Another one out. Which one you want to talk about?
One more time. 2 guys, 1 ashtray. I'm Reed.
I'm Scott.
Time to have some fun. What's up, bro? How you been?
All right, I've been good. How are you?
It's been a few minutes.
It's like 116 degrees outside around here. It's fucking bloody hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Whatever. It's not so bad.
No, it's our winter. We just stay inside. Everybody knows we're in the Phoenix area, so
I've been living inside pretty much. I'm super thirsty because I haven't been drinking all
super
day.
thirsty.
So all I can do is stare at this crazy
I know.
bottle.
So
dude, that is ridiculous.
Isn't it awesome?
What the hell is going on?
It is. Well, you know, it was like one of those shiny things. You see it at the store, and you're like, what do I do? So I was at the store, and they had one of those, signs that said, "Store employee recommends this one." And it had a picture of the guy, and I was looking at it. I'm like, that guy does not drink any bourbon. You look at him, And plus, the bottle was like $40 cheaper, $50 cheaper than anything else. So that couldn't be right. So I started searching around, and the shiny things happen. Shiny things, and it kind of the packaging obviously got to me. It looks like a bong.
Dude, that bottle is insane.
We can use it as a bong later, right?
So I'm not going to do that, but sure.
No, yeah, we'll probably die.
Yeah.
It's from Willett Reserve. Willett is a Kentucky bourbon.
Honestly, don't give a shit.
I know, established in 1936. So let's get some ice ready and let's give it a whirl. Anything that we try here on 2 Guys and 1 Ashtray, we've never tried before. Wow. For the most part, right? We're trying to try different things. So this is first time tasting this. I don't know how it's going to be. We'll see how it goes.
I don't care. Pour me some.
I know.
So it's been a little while. I'm sure people can notice that we have a new light in here.
Oh yeah,
which I think is awesome. I don't know how well it shows up on our home camera, but it's pretty sick. And thank God to Amazon. I mean, have you really put together? And I know people talk about this shit all the time. Have you put together how insane? Yes, I do. This is ridiculous.
It's like a hookah.
Glad we have ice. It's freaking hot.
It's been.
Dude, that bottle is insane.
I know. It smells pretty good.
That smells smooth as silk.
I know.
Dude, so think about that.
How do you even fucking pour this goddamn thing? I'm gonna knock everything over.
I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous.
All right, what are we thinking about?
No, it's just I know everyone talks about it, and you've heard it a million times over again and again and again. But I had this crazy thing with. Whoa, careful! She's gonna shoot out on you. So.
I'm gonna let it air.
What? It's not wine.
I know. Let it air out. I read a review that someone said that let it air out a little bit.
This is the most ridiculous thing.
I know. Salute.
So, Amazon.
Yes, Amazon.
You!
Woo.
Let's let that ice hit for a second.
Yeah, let it air out.
Let it hit for a second. So, I know everyone talks about this and says, and he's like, oh, you can get anything you want on Amazon.
You can.
And you obviously...
Hookers and blow.
You were delivering for them.
Yeah.
And my thing is, the craziest thing was I've had the realization that they sell just about everything. I've even started watching YouTube videos of people who are buying like the most expensive item on Amazon or
just because
they want to see what it is.
Yeah, sure.
You can buy a motorcycle on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can buy a house now, prefab house that you put together yourself.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you can buy that on Amazon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it was weird to me. So I ordered the light. Yeah. I wanted a better light. I ordered the light, and I get the bulbs. I didn't order enough bulbs, right?
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
So it shows up. I'm like, oh, crap. We got to record tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we need to find lights. I'm telling you.
Yeah. We need to go to the store and find lights.
And find these lights,
and
man.
And these aren't like any ordinary lights. That's the problem.
You probably can't see them.
ST64s or something.
You can't see them in like the camera, I'm sure, but they're the antique thing.
Yeah.
Right? They look, which I think are awesome.
And they have to match.
And I want those in my house now.
Yeah, they're really cool.
So that being said, I'm going, oh, crap. I'm having you look around. You're going to the Depot and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I go to look at the light where I ordered it on Amazon, and I'm like, I got to at least find out the exact model. And I look at it, it says, order now and have it by tomorrow at noon.
Oh, yeah.
It was 5 o'clock that day, so by the next day by noon.
Well, I'll tell you something even crazier than that. Laura, my wife, wanted some, we have an espresso coffee machine, and at 1 o'clock this afternoon, she's like, hey, I need some, we're out of coffee. Okay, I can have it delivered by 10. It showed up at our door same day by 4:30 p.m.
Yeah, no, I've seen the same day. The same day is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's just weird to me that a weird, strange, awkward bulb that is not normal is like that at my fingertips. I just go, mine.
Yeah.
And actually, when I thought about it, I said it was kind of spendy in my mind or whatever.
Right,
I'm an idiot.
Sure. But you didn't have to go anywhere.
No, it was $18 for 8. It's cheap as hell.
Yeah.
Think about that for a nice, weird bulb, whatever.
$2 a piece or whatever that is.
This Amazon thing is
it's crazy.
It's I don't know where it stops.
Well, it's so funny because I was just thinking about that. I was thinking about that. I read an article a couple years ago that the only person that Walmart feared was Costco at that time. And then all of a sudden now Amazon's around.
Well, yeah, because Walmart started doing their delivery.
Yeah, after Amazon.
Yeah, well, they had to.
But they only feared Costco because of pricing and everyone was going to Costco over Walmart. But now it's Amazon.
Well, it is, but Walmart's competing.
Yeah, they are. They have their own thing.
Dude,
but
they have everything you want on there.
Yeah, but
here's the kicker.
You didn't say
free shipping,
yeah.
And you don't have to pay for a membership.
Right. But you said, Reed, I need some more light bulbs. You didn't go, hey, let me go to Walmart.com.
No, never.
Right.
No,
you listen to the radio.
They've
Everyone just goes.
market.
Everyone goes, oh, you buy it on Amazon. Everyone buys it on Amazon.
Dude, reach into that box.
All right, what am I reaching for? What color?
The red one right there.
This one?
Yep. Grab 2 of those.
All right, what do we got?
Is this the right one? This is special. Can you read that?
Oh, it's a whiskey one.
No.
Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah, buddy. Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah, like the whiskey Pappy Van Winkle.
Yes, sir.
Wow, is it like infused?
I don't know. All I know is they weren't cheap, and I really wanted them. Dude,
it doesn't have the whiskey smell, but it smells fabulous.
Oh, let's hit the camera. No, I don't. I think they just have their own cigar.
I almost tried to get in your drink.
I think they have their own cigar. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I know is Pappy Van Winkle whiskey or whatever.
Yeah.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, it is amazing.
The cigar has to.
Although
be
I will say a lot of people rave about the Pappy Van Winkle. I am not the hugest fan of it. It's okay.
The price.
Well, no, maybe I just bought it at Costco one time and had a bad bottle of bought the cheap one.
Costco?
Yeah, it used to be on sale all the time there.
What? Mm-hmm. I didn't think you could buy it there. Isn't it? I thought it was like $500 a bottle or something.
No. You can buy it for $100 or whatever, or whatever cheaper.
All right. I don't know.
But we're gonna give this a whirl because it smells fabulous, and I'm very excited about it.
We haven't been in here for a few weeks.
No, we got our little barbecue ashtray.
That thing's awesome.
That I bought on Amazon. Last time we were about to record, things went awry. We couldn't record, but we needed an ashtray. I got it the next day. Ordered it at 10 a.m. Next day, 8 a.m. it was delivered.
Oh my gosh. No.
I'm ready.
That is a fantastic cigar. That is worth every penny. Hands down, that's as good as it gets.
Very, very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
No, as good as it gets that we're able to smoke inside your house and your wife's not pissed off about it. Well, maybe she is, but...
I'm sure she's not super excited.
No.
But we have, ventilation, kind of.
Kind of.
Does an okay job. Yeah. So, I got to get a hobby.
All right, where are we going with this?
Dude, I got to get a hobby.
Why, are you spending too much money?
No, I'm not
doing anything. You're just bored? Oh, yeah. Gaining the COVID-19 or whatever they call it?
I'm not doing... What?
They're saying like when you sit around the house because you aren't doing anything, you're not going to work, or like you're not physically going someplace, that people are gaining weight.
Oh, yeah, I'm still working out.
Yeah, so you need a hobby.
I'm working out.
Yeah, and you look fabulous.
Dude, the beard.
the beard. You're telling me about this. So he uses a straightener for his beard. How many guys out there use a straightener for their beard?
Tons.
Probably a million.
Dude, tons.
Where did you even find a straightener? Is it like a hair straightener?
It's a beard straightener.
Yeah, where the fuck did you find that?
It's Amazon.
Did you just... So obviously you knew what that was because you were looking it up.
Okay, so I have insanely curly beard. Like if I don't do this, my beard is. You ever seen?
Unwieldy.
You ever seen 300?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my beard looks like just a ball.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I was trying to like comb it out, and that wasn't working. I used conditioner, that didn't work. I just couldn't figure it out. And I go, how do you? I just typed in how do you straighten beard?
Oh yeah. So you didn't know in the first place.
Hell no.
Yeah.
So it's a brush. Instead of being like a clamp straightener like hair you do, it's just a brush you can heat up to different temps. And you just pull it through slowly, and it straightens it out.
So what temp do you have it at?
Max, because I have thick-ass hair.
I can't even imagine what your ass hair is like.
I don't have any.
Oh, yeah. Like a baby's bottom.
Yeah.
All right, going back to the hobby.
I need a hobby.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm bored.
Yeah.
And
so what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. I've been trying to figure this out. Like, I used to ride motorcycles, right? Which I think that I should get.
Is that a hobby necessarily?
100%.
So. Okay.
100%. Uh-huh. But I think I need to get motorcycles again for me and the kid because, he liked it and then we stopped. I need to do it again, of course.
Right.
But I need a hobby. Like I used to work on cars a lot.
Right.
I built golf carts for a little while.
Right. Yeah.
I was just doing, that's a lot of garage stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not doing shit.
No, I hear you. I've been thinking the same thing.
I'm not doing a goddamn thing.
I think I might start, I built the table here.
Name the last thing you did other than building a
I built that table.
Okay.
I built the table in my living room, right? Or my family room. So I'm thinking about maybe I'll start just building tables.
That's a good cigar.
It is really, it's smooth.
Yeah. But so you want to start building furniture?
Well, I don't know.
That's cool.
I didn't even know it's furniture because building a chair is
Just
way
so you know,
beyond.
That's furniture. If you were wondering,
well,
if you're wondering in the definition of furniture,
all right,
a
whatever.
table is furniture as far as I can fucking tell.
But I'm not doing like anything more than tables because I don't know how to fuck it. I don't know.
What else were you thinking in furniture? A desk? It's kind of a table. Keep
yeah,
going.
but a chair, not building.
Oh, okay, you could build a chair.
Yeah, what else? Well, I thought about bedroom set.
Why?
That's furniture.
That's
well, so
that's ambitious as shit.
Why? Because at one point we're thinking about buying a cabin, and I was like, well, instead of buying furniture, I could just start building it. You
could do logs. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be really cool. A chainsaw. I could do like bears.
You shouldn't have a chainsaw.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. We'll be out late one night drinking whiskey, rolling up.
It's terrible.
Hey, let's bring out the chainsaw and chop down that tree in front of my house as it crashes down on my cabin. So, anyway, so what are you thinking?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I need to figure this out. Like, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
And my kid doesn't have a hobby right now either.
Right, sure.
Because there's no sports.
Yeah, there's no sports.
And, his hobby right now, which isn't terrible, but he's into videos and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Not video games, videos.
Gotcha.
I don't let him do videos.
What do you mean videos? Like YouTube videos or like watching videos?
Yeah, he watches YouTube videos and stuff. And I watch YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, me too.
But I'm doing it a lot.
Like that guy Roper or whatever that guy is.
Mark Rober.
Mark Rober.
No, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing. The squirrel
but I've
ninja
run through him.
system.
But I run through them all.
I know. Me too.
I mean, what else? I gotta find some other.
Yeah. Some assholes on YouTube.
So that's the thing is, what are hot? Like, here's how far out of touch I am. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, there's the big stuff you can think of. Like, I'm gonna go kayaking or what was it called? What's the standing on the board thing?
Yeah, paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why they call it. It's a weird name.
Paddling.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyways.
So
this is much better with the ice on it.
So what do you do?
I know. I've been saying this for years.
Well, but that's ridiculous. Is it because we're lazy? That's
yeah. Well,
we had nothing to do and we didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, it's true. At the end of the day, you're like, what the fuck did I get done? No, I didn't get anything done.
It's great fun. Good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, the bottle's is better than the taste. I guess. But it's not bad.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm big on. I don't know, man. I want to do it. I need a hobby. I want a cool hobby. I want a hobby I can tell people about too.
So I guess hobbies, relate to cost and amount of time you want to put into it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go exotic car, collecting.
Right.
I'm not going to go get Bugattis.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Well, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah. What's the lottery? When's that coming up?
$1 in a dream, baby. $1 in a dream.
You know what? Even if I won the lottery, I couldn't afford a Bugatti.
Yeah, probably not.
It's not enough.
No, it's never enough.
You can't go spend $1 million on a car if you won $100 million. You can't spend that. Well, wait a minute. That's only 1% of it.
Yeah, my luck it would be like stolen out of my garage.
You could spend 1%, and it's not depreciating.
No, probably not.
Yeah, so you could do it.
Yeah. So so I was thinking about it much like that.
If you were $100 million, you could buy a fucking Bugatti.
Oh, you could Bugatti. If you could.
But that's the bottom of the line Bugatti.
Yeah, but so if you have $100 million, we went through this one time. Like, how much how much money do you need? But if you went through $100 million,
water is so different.
You were talking about, you'd go travel. That'd be your hobby, right?
Well, yeah, but
kids online now. You can do online school and
traveling is a hobby, I guess, but it's something you do. I get it. Mm-hmm. I want something. A hobby to me. Okay, here's my definition of a hobby.
Loud.
That's freaking hilarious. My definition of a hobby. Is it could be something big and over the top.
Right.
But it's also something you can just go do pretty quickly and easily. Like, you're just like, I got
spend
time.
A couple hours and go work on the motorcycle.
Or go out somewhere and do this thing that you do. Or build your fucking table.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever it is.
Your whatever table.
Yeah.
I can't even think of something I'm interested in right now. It's
well,
really
so
weird.
that's the hard thing, right? So I've been saying that for years. Years I've been saying I need a hobby. I still haven't figured it out. So the problem is like something that will keep your attention for however long, right?
Yeah.
I guess if you have a project, like a project car, you're talking about the project car.
I know my fucking hobby is yelling at people about fucking COVID and shit and all their fucking assholes. And God, that's my hobby right now.
Did you hear about Biden saying that he wants people to wear a mask outside for the next 3 months?
What do you mean?
So he wants.
No. What do you mean? How'd you hear him speak? I thought he was dying.
He's almost dead. He won't take the. He probably won't take the.
Did he get a full sentence out?
Yeah, it was convoluted. No, that's why he has somebody speak for him. I was watching the sign language. See, I told you it was a little loud, right?
I like it.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I like it. No, I don't. Why would we wear masks outside?
I don't know. Like, so that means if you're going, like, I go for walks. I'm an old man. Like 4 years ago, I broke my hip in 5 locations. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then.
First of all, it was funny then.
I was the guy that was hanging the Christmas lights.
Dude, that was the funny. Okay, here's the call I get. You and I were pretty good friends, not super tight. We were pretty good. I get a call. Scott fell off the ladder. First thing I do. First thing, I laughed my ass off. I laughed my ass off. They're like, no, he like broke his hip or some shit. I'm like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
So I'm just dying. Watching you, the recovery.
With my walker.
Just, all that
my
stuff.
cane.
Watching you walk with your walker.
Oh, I know.
And do your little shimmy walk was the greatest thing. Is the greatest gift you could have ever given.
Everyone was making fun of me. Everyone was calling me Grandpa, and they would ring my doorbell, and there would be it was during Christmas time, and there would be a walker there dressed in Christmas lights, and they'd be running. People bought me tennis balls and puzzles.
Only you.
They're like, Grandpa.
You were doing Christmas lights, right?
Yeah, I was putting the Christmas lights and fell off the ladder.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm lucky I just didn't crack my head open, but whatever.
I mean, might have made you smarter.
Like a vegetable.
No, I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna figure this out. I don't know how I'm gonna figure it out.
You're gonna give yourself a deadline. What are you gonna do?
See, that would be maybe that'd be
the best, right? Give yourself a deadline. What is today? Today is the 15th.
What are we doing?
14th.
Setting dates?
Yeah, it's the 14th. Yeah. So next time, okay. So let's bring that up. Next time we're back up here at Two Guys and One Ashtray, we'll see if you've come up to any decisions. I bet you won't.
I probably won't.
Yeah, you probably won't.
No, but I want to.
No,
I want to. I might
go
go back to doing the golf carts.
Yeah.
The golf carts were cool.
Yeah, the golf carts are cool. Are they selling? It doesn't really matter. I guess.
No, I don't want to. Maybe just build one of my own. I don't care.
Well, that's my buddy Shane. So I have a golf cart. Mine's a 6-passenger. It was a 4-seater, and my buddy Shane. It was him and his guys in his neighborhood. He would chop it, stretch it. A guy would do the upholstery. Another guy would be doing the paint, and they just all kind of that was their thing.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was doing pretty much. I mean, I did most of it, and I did, part out some things. Like I didn't do paint anymore. I don't.
Yeah, you don't paint anymore.
I used to paint.
Yeah, you have to have a really clean environment for painting.
No, that's bullshit.
No, you don't get all the dust on it.
You tape off plastic and shit.
The last thing you sprayed ended up turning really brown.
What?
Your cornhole.
Oh, dude, don't talk shit about the cornhole.
So he made some cornhole boards. And he accidentally sprayed it with a brown lacquer.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right? Did you not?
It wasn't brown. It was tinted.
Tinted. Well, sure. Tinted what color?
And now it looks antique.
Yeah.
Kind of like your fucking face. Fucking asshole. You're such a prick. Why do you got to bring that shit up?
Come on. They look fabulous, though.
Whatever.
They work.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm going to make new ones. And by the way, I missed the mark. So I thought.
What do you mean?
So I thought, okay, I'm going to make these boards. I'm going to do, chive. It's awesome. Fun stuff. I love the chive. As soon as I finish them, I see.
We found chive boards.
No, forget that. I swear to God, I need to find the picture. You got to show it to you. Somebody just recently put Cornholio, Beavis.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not Butthead. Yeah, Beavis.
Beavis.
He's got the Cornholio thing, and it says, "I am the great Cornholio." on the
that's
board.
awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah. So what do you want?
I want that.
Oh, so you want to build new ones? Well, you said you wanted to build new ones. Anyways.
Cornholio.
It is kind of funny.
I am the great Cornholio.
Is that went on for years?
Dude, Beavis and Butthead was a shit.
Yeah, it was. The longest TV show.
It was Mike Judge.
I think the longest TV show is The Simpsons right now. It's been on like 20-something years. Yeah, I think it's been going on for 3 years or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's longer than that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's longer.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember on The Simpsons, it used to be...
Tracy Ullman is where it came out.
Yeah, Tracy Ullman. That's right.
Yeah, it was just a spot.
Right, and
it was. You remember how bad the drawings were?
Oh yeah, it was just character, not even character.
Dude, it was so bad. I saw it. They're their faces are all weird and shit.
And they I remember when they first started promoting, because I was a kid. I was like maybe 7 or something like that. I don't know how old I was. And they always had those shirts that were Bart, and then eventually Bart was being replaced with Homer, and Homer kind of became the star of it, right?
Yeah, I think it took like a few years, and because Bart was the focus point,
like
Cowabunga dude.
Yeah, that's right, Cowabunga dude.
Yeah, and then it was, and then Homer, because everyone's like, wait a minute, this guy, because people can relate to it.
Hilarious.
It's an adult show.
Yeah,
it's not a kid show.
No, not at all. There's Homer at the bar, and Bart's calling in, going, "Is your refrigerator running or whatever?"
So there's oh my God,
Amanda hug and kiss.
There's an urban myth, or there's a theory. Uh-huh. There's a theory going around that Mo, when they did prank calls, he liked the prank calls and he played into it because he liked it.
Oh no, he didn't play into
it. No, I think he did. I think he did. It's you when you have that perspective and you watch it again, it looks like he had fun playing into it. and giving.
How would you even know? You can't. It's not like you can ask Mo. You have to ask the writers.
Well, I don't fucking know.
You know.
I'm just saying I read this fucking
theory.
theory.
Theory. On what? Where do you read this theory? Just online?
The interwebs.
Everything's real online.
Well, yeah, everything they put on there. No. This is real.
This is totally fake.
So,
smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors. I don't know where I was. I don't really give a shit.
Smoke and lighting.
It's not bad. Actually, it's not even smoky in here. It's not bad.
No, it's not. You did a good job. All right, what else you got?
Nothing. I was saying. So I'm going to do something, and it's not going to be drastic or amazing.
You're gonna shave half your beard.
No. You know that's the thing.
Shut up. That would be awesome, dude. Like this side skin, this side the beard.
No, people have done that. It looks
really
freaking weird.
I know. It looks amazing. It would probably be amazing.
No, it looks terrible. It looks stupid.
You'd be in like black and white photos.
The beard thing has been. I've never grown a big beard, so now I'm growing this thing. I don't know where I'm gonna stop. I don't know where I'm gonna stop.
That's my buddy Shaggy. My buddy Shaggy gets it out.
I don't know where it's gonna.
He doesn't straighten it.
See, I gotta straighten it all the time.
No, he doesn't straighten it, and it gets out to this. And his wife calls me and goes, "Hey, can you start making fun of him?" So he starts cutting it back.
That's funny.
You know,
that's funny. I'm thinking.
She has to get her friends involved.
I don't know how far I'm gonna grow this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I remember when you first started growing it, dude. You're like, I probably got another month.
Look at that.
I know you were saying.
That's what, 2 knuckles.
When she doesn't shave. So I remember this was like March, I think it was, or something. It was during COVID.
That's when I started letting it go.
Yeah. So it was during COVID, the start of COVID, because we were, instead of smoking cigars in the backyard, we were smoking cigars on the driveway.
Yeah.
Right? We weren't quarantining. We were just sitting in the driveway. I was like, we already all had it anyways at that point, so it didn't matter. But that's when you started growing it.
Yeah, but I've shaved it down a few times, and I'm starting to figure it out. I just don't know. Here's the thing. I think it's a slick. So you see those guys with the ones that are like this.
Oh, yeah. ZZ Top.
But I don't know where you stop. Well, yeah, but I'm talking like when you do a shaped one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, ZZ Top is
it's
long,
out of control, yeah.
But you guys are doing shaped ones and stuff like that. And like, I think it becomes an addiction.
What's
like
your wife
tattoos.
think?
She doesn't mind it right now.
No.
Right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Well, you know I'm pulling this side, too. So I want to keep.
You keep on pulling on
I want to.
Yeah, so it's like
I want to do the hooks.
It's like you said. It's like that would be nice.
I want to do. See it.
Oh yeah, you totally. I know you're playing you're doing that the other night. I know. I can't see it, but it's pretty funny. It's there.
I bet they can. Check this out. If I pull it like this, No, you guys see. This is awesome.
No, see,
I did it a couple nights ago.
Yeah, I know. I saw it a couple nights ago. Hey, maybe grade the tips on that.
Huh?
Maybe grade the tips on that.
Grade the tips
on that part.
What do you mean grade them?
So they stand out. Yeah, so they stand out. White them out. You can do anything these days. All right, so you were. We digress. You're going into something that you wanted to do.
Carts.
That's when I said you're going to shave half your beard.
Drink. No. I was going into. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck. So, I don't care about the mask thing. I honestly don't care. The mask. I don't care about mask. I really don't give a shit.
I thought you said mask. Are we like Catholic?
You want me to wear a mask? I don't care.
I know you yelled at me for not wearing my mask as I was walking in the price, which I was baffled.
No. I'm not yelling at you. Because I don't want the fucking stairs.
Do you really care?
At the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to be somewhat nice, kind of a little bit.
You know.
So
whatever.
So here's the thing,
You're nice.
Here's the thing.
What?
The mask, I don't mind throwing up.
Nice.
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little annoyed at the idea that the stupidity that I put it on when I walk into a restaurant, take 6 steps,
off, and then take it off. Yeah,
that's just logic gone right now. Like
I have a great story about that.
Okay, so we're losing our mind right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I didn't mind the mask thing until I started growing the beard.
Oh yeah. So how's the mask? How does that affect feeling and stuff?
It's not the feeling. See that you're on the wrong path. I didn't realize this, so I spent some time straightening the beard now because I don't have hair to mess with up here.
So
I
you spend time. So why don't you just straighten it around the mask?
No.
You have the mask on, nobody can see this part.
Well, no, but you got to take the mask off too.
Yeah, whatever.
So when I put the mask on now, it chops into it here, chops into it here, and now my beard's all curled out.
You have third world issues.
I do.
It's like a woman with her hair.
Hey, I don't have hair up here. I found some hair to play with, and I'm having fun.
That's so funny. My father-in-law used to wear a baseball cap, and my mother-in-law used to hate it. He used to only gray his hair was gray. He'd only highlight dye the hair around the hat part. Because he's like, I wore a hat. Nobody else sees the rest of the part. Yeah, it's just like that.
Okay, well, that's ridiculous.
All right.
My thing is that's my only motivation now to get the masks to be done with or whatever.
Because of your beard.
Because it's messing up my beard game.
Yeah.
Dude, 100%. I get frustrated. I got frustrated today when I went to
put a mask on.
I had to put it on.
After all that time you spent on your beard.
It's 5 minutes.
Do people not know how long I spent on my beard? God damn it.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
But to me, 5 minutes is a long time because before I got nothing. I mean, I'm bottled of shit.
Dude, you have no hobby right now, so you got time to go. You got time to take the mask off and straight.
Where do I stop?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Do I
personal
stop
decision.
here and just do that once and then cut it back?
That's a personal decision.
I don't know. It's a slippery slope. I think it's like tattoos. People get one, right?
Yeah,
and then they start getting addicted. What if I get addicted to, how long can I make it?
I can't.
Do I go to the beard competitions and start doing the guy that's got the bird
but that's like
here?
years.
I got years. Last I checked.
Well, I don't know. You're smoking and drinking a lot, so I think you probably got only like 2.
This is amazing.
It is amazing. And so I can't even grow a beard. Mine is patchy. I'm 40-something years old. I've never been able to grow. This is the most I've ever been able to grow.
40-something.
40-something. We're all 40-something.
Sure.
I tell my kids, my kids are like, hey, Dad. Well, they're caught on to me now. But, hey, Dad, how old are you? I'm 26. How old's Mom? 43. They used to always go well at home.
So, all right. Here's when the masks are leaving. You already figured it out. Did I tell you?
Mask or mask?
The masks.
Yeah. I think election time.
November.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm not saying I'm stupid. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hit the thing.
That's supposed to be for wind.
Hit the wind of what? It's not a real
I don't know
barbecue.
if it's outside.
It's not a real grill. So
we could probably that's the size of a burger.
November,
We could put a burger on there.
That's one briquette.
One briquette and a burger. That's for the homeless.
We should try it one day. That's so fucked up. Let's do it. There's no holes in the bottom to get air. We'll make holes.
Dude, whatever. You just
November, the mass.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be what mass? What? Who cares?
Well, it's the herd. What is that? The herd. When everyone already had it, and
I don't know what they call
the
it.
Spanish flu, whatever
something or other.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. But I don't think. I don't want to get into it anymore. I do want to get into it. I want to talk about it so much. At the same time, I don't want to.
When do we stop talking about it?
Well, I told you when will be the day? Did I talk about this yet? I've talked about it maybe a little bit.
I think you briefly.
When is going to be a 24-hour period?
Now we don't talk about it.
Now
we've had this conversation in March.
It might be on the news.
Yeah.
It might be in a newspaper. Newspaper? What's that? It might be somewhere.
Yeah.
When is it going to be a 24-hour period that I or my friends don't talk about it in one day?
Yeah.
And my first prediction was going to be September was what
that's what I was
too.
Yeah, that's what I said back in March too. And I was like, by September this should be gone.
I think we're going to push into next year.
I agree. When do we stop calling it COVID-19 and call it COVID-20?
There was a meme.
I got the 18. I got the aged one.
There was a meme that came out and says, I'm going to be so mad 10 years from now when in textbooks it says, what was the pandemic event called in 2020? And kids are going to be like, COVID-20.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Right, because yes.
Well, it's like...
Because COVID-19, it's...
When the year that came out.
No, that's not what it represents.
Yeah, I think it represents 2019.
No way.
When it came out.
I thought it represented... No, because there's a bunch of them, and there are different numbers in them.
I think it came out... I think it's because it came out in China in 2019, and that's why...
No, I'm almost positive it's actually COVID-19 is what it's called, and just coincidentally...
It's like Heinz 57?
It's literally like a number, because they all have numbers associated with them.
So when you just call it COVID and not... It's like Heinz 57.
So people are calling it COVID-20 because it was 2020 that it went down. This year's fucked.
Yeah, it's totally fucked. I truly think it's COVID-19 because of the year it came out of China. Do you think there's 19 COVIDs? When I got tested for the antibody, there was 4.
What do you mean 4?
Well, there's 4 strains.
Okay,
It's Heinz 57.
Why is it called COVID-19? It said Kobe at first. That's sad.
Some information for why is the virus called coronavirus?
Put it up to.
CDC.gov. Coronaviruses derive their name from the fact that under electron microscopic examination, each variant is surrounded by a corona or halo.
That means nothing.
No, there's like 19 of them.
Is that the little red dot thing that we all saw?
It's not the year. I remember reading that. It's not the year.
I always thought it was the year.
It's just a coincidence.
Got it.
I could be completely fucking wrong.
I don't know. You believe the web?
I believe her, kinda. I don't know.
What's her name? Does she have a name? Like with the
no, it's just
the pear product.
No,
we always call it the pear.
Well, she's Google.
Apple.
I don't. Okay, Google.
We call it.
I turned it off, so it doesn't even do that anymore. You can just talk to it like Siri. You have to say "Okay, Google" or or you can say "Hey, Google."
Hey, Google.
You can change it whatever you want. You can be like,
it's
hey,
like,
baby.
Hey, sexy.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey, well, so my name was. I don't have it on here anymore, but it
used to be
yourself. Well, I named myself, and it was. You go, hey Siri, what's my name? And it was like, your name is Scott, but since we're friends, your name is Big Titties.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you can name it.
Why would you
name
call yourself Big Titties?
Well, because it was funny.
That's not funny.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, I'm just being a dick.
Yeah. What's wrong with Big Titties?
So we talked about that Bronco last time.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So I got all excited.
Yeah, it sold out.
No, it sold out twice.
I know. They extended the
So-
thing. I just spilled on myself. Like a
So my
cigar.
buddy is a dealer. He runs a dealership that they have a Ford dealership. Mm-hmm. On.
He's a dealership and has a Ford dealership. Weird.
So he decided, I'm going to put a deposit on one.
Yeah.
So he puts a deposit on like one of the top models. Mm-hmm. Forgot that he put the deposit down on one. Put a deposit on another one. So he's got two.
Yeah, he's going to make money.
He's going to buy them both.
He's going to make money.
He's
off
buying
that.
them both.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
They're already talking about market. What do you call it?
Aftermarket, like selling it and raising it up, like
When the dealer,
like ticket prices.
Like when the dealer, before you even buy them, like the dealer goes, okay, here's the price. Yeah, it's $70,000. Here's our market adjustment price that you've seen at BS.
Yeah. It's like ticket sales.
They put like $15,000 on it.
It's like when StubHub buys tickets for like 1 million of
They're
concert
already
tickets, and
talking
they
that
raise
that's
up
going
the
to
prices.
happen, and these things are going to have 15,000. These are going to be like $90,000 for the top one.
Yeah, fuck that.
Out of the box. Now, granted, I noticed out of the box. I know we talked about it before. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm really excited about it. Out of the box, the upper model has a lift, wheels, tires.
Yeah. It's already there.
The suspension, the
Yeah,
stereo,
yeah.
the half doors. It has half door things.
Yeah.
And everything. It's sick.
Half doors.
They have half doors available that you can bolt on, so you can.
Oh, the side.
They're
Yeah,
like
side.
V side doors.
Yeah.
And, dude, that thing is insane, and I'm not going to be able to have one.
No, I know.
I'm sad.
I hear you.
I'm gonna keep driving a Volkswagen, which I think is awesome. I don't care.
Yeah, well, there's always the bus that you were looking at, but will that ever come out?
I don't think it's ever gonna come out now.
Why?
I don't think because they brought
Talking
out.
about the brand new Volkswagen bus.
Yeah. So they brought out. So they did bring out and they released their IQ3, the Volkswagen IQ3. So basically they had a.
What is that?
Well, they had an electric car.
Yeah.
And
they did.
They did. They had an electric.
They
Golf,
still
just
or
like
no?
mine. So it was just like mine.
Yeah.
But that was just a retrofit. Like they took a Golf and they stuffed stuff into it, and then now they said wipe it and they did one from the ground up. So they have an IQ3. It's called, I believe. It looks kind of like a Golf, but it's an electric car. Built
Full
from the
electric,
ground up.
not hybrid.
Yeah, well, they had one before it was all electric, but this is built from the ground up.
Yeah.
Gets great range. That was awesome. It gets great range. It looks good. It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it's reasonably priced. You can actually afford the fucking thing.
Got it.
I mean, Teslas are cool.
Yeah.
But the cheapest one's coming in at the one you want, 50, 60 grand.
No, it's like with the extended battery, it's 42 out the door. I know people that
Not
have
the
them.
one you want.
No, with the extended battery, it is.
Dude,
I know a ton of people that have them.
yeah, but it's not 40 grand. That's
It's
where they
42.
start.
No. It starts at 35, but you want the extended battery.
You want the
so
dual motor.
Yeah.
You don't want the single motor.
No.
It's ridiculous. You want the extended long range.
I think it's cheaper than what you think.
No, I have a friend who owns one. He just bought it.
Yeah, my in-laws own one.
65.
I wouldn't do that.
You can spend up to like 75 on that thing.
Oh yeah.
On the Model 3.
Yeah, and are they coming out with another? And
They did the Y's out.
Yeah, and they're moving from. Are they moving from Fremont to Texas? Fremont, California?
I don't know.
I think they're moving out of California.
I don't know. I don't know the life. I don't know the shelf life. I know they're ahead on tech, but I don't know the shelf life on them.
Well,
I mean, it's a great company, but at the same time, there's some hitters coming out right now.
Yeah, like
and
who else?
they're all a little behind on some of the tech.
Yeah. Like who else? But the
The Porsche Taycan is amazing.
Well, yeah, sure, but that's a different price model.
No, it is a little bit more, but it performs completely
But
different.
I also think that you also have the
Porsche. They made it a performance car.
It's much like an Apple or Mac. You go for some of it's part about the design of it.
Dude, I'm gonna put it out there, and everyone's gonna hate me right now.
Well, they already do.
They're about to hate me.
What do you mean about to?
The build quality on a Tesla is not good.
I do not like. I walk in. To me, it's cheap inside.
It's cheap on the outside.
Yeah,
Lines don't match. Gaps.
I don't mind the style and the lines of it.
No, they don't match. Like the gaps are bad
Yeah,
sometimes.
I didn't look at that closely.
I mean,
but I don't like the dashboard. It's too cheesy and cheap for me.
it's a great car.
Yeah, it looks great, and they have a good,
badass car.
You know, a great startup and all that kind of stuff. I don't know.
I also don't like they're in control of your car, 100%. They can decide if you can supercharge or not. You should look up this one guy, Rich Rebuilds or something like that. Mm-hmm. He bought a totaled Tesla, and he was on Rogan.
What's a total Tesla?
A totaled.
Oh, totaled. Gotcha.
So, but it was fine. It was salvaged, and he did work, right?
Yeah.
He was on Rogan. Rogan actually called him in and he sat down with Rogan. This dude went through. I watched all his videos. He went through hell. You can't buy parts for a Tesla. You can't call
that makes
them.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
They don't want you touching their car.
Yeah, sure.
But if it's been
and there's not
salvaged,
yeah,
you can't they don't want you touching it, and they turn off supercharging, and they're in control of your car, even though it's your car that you
that's
buy.
crazy.
That is messed up.
Yeah, that is messed
They're
up.
always in control of the car for the life of it. That is, think about that.
Yeah, unless you get rid of the
Nope.
the control part of it.
Nope.
And override it, right?
Car doesn't work. Nope.
Can't you override it?
Nope.
They're able to cut it off. Can't you cut it back in?
Nope.
Put it back in?
Nothing you can do. This dude has gone through it
What
all.
is it, like a phone and they lock
this
you out?
guy has millions of subscribers.
What's it?
Rich Rebuilds, I believe.
Got it. I'll have to check it out.
He has millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
Or whatever you call it.
So
And
they cut it out and you can't start it back up.
you can drive it.
Yeah.
You have to charge it at slow stations. So you got to charge this thing for hours.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
end.
sure.
So no fast charging. They will not sell you parts. You're fine.
And there's no aftermarket parts. I'm
Right.
gonna
So what you
assume.
do is you have to go to the junkyard and go buy another one.
If they're there, there's probably not that many. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's flooded because nobody will buy them.
Oh, interesting.
The junkyards are flooded.
Yeah, but
with them.
it's a relatively new product.
No, they're flooded, and
Okay.
nobody will buy them. Now they're worth a lot of money because you can take the battery pack and the motors
Yeah,
out and
that's
all that
worth
stuff,
money right there.
and you sell because people are putting that shit into old cars,
Got it.
and they're
That'd be cool.
retroing them.
Yeah, my buddy. So you talked to my buddy Dan. That's what he does. He takes old Mini Coopers, or he was at one point taking Mini Coopers,
Electrifying them.
and electrifying. And he was doing that when I was working at the shop, and this was 16, 17 years ago.
See, I like to mess with
And
stuff.
he was doing that all the time.
See, a Tesla to me doesn't sound as fun because you buy the car, you drive the car, you really can't modify it. You can do wheels, tires, and lower it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's about it, and you could wrap it. That's
right.
it.
Yeah, sure.
You can't modify.
And it's
anything
already
else.
so low. Would you really want to lower it?
Oh yeah, they look good when they're loaded.
I bet they look good, but I
like
you pull into
modifying.
your driveway, you ground out.
Nah, whatever. I like messing with cars. You can't mess with them. I think the idea of taking the $100,000 you spend on the S model
Yeah.
and go buy a converted car or
Yeah,
something
sure.
that's
Something that you
older
do.
or cooler that they electrified, that gets me way more excited. But then I do like the sound and the metallic of a car. I don't know, man. I'm so conflicted.
Well, the revving of the engine and all that kind of stuff, right?
I'm conflicted with cars.
Yeah.
The electric world's coming, and I'm not ready.
It is. I know. I agree with you.
I'm not ready.
No, I agree with you.
I'm
I don't even
old.
know what to do. I mean, Laura really wants an electric car, or not really. She likes the idea of an electric car. I have no skin in the game. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Driving them is amazing.
Yeah, they're a great looking car. They're sporty looking.
They're wicked
fast.
fast.
They're fast. Yeah,
But it's just I'm also what we're noticing is manuals. They're almost gone.
Manual transmission.
Almost gone.
Yeah, you see them in a lot of Jeep Wranglers. I started looking at Jeep Wranglers. There's a lot of
Old
Jeep
ones?
Yeah,
Not the new ones.
Yeah, not the brand new ones. But
They build
5-6 years ago. Yeah.
They build very few manual anything now. Like Mustangs. And all
Well,
this stuff.
who wants a manual? Unless you want to have a Mustang or whatever else, that's what you want. Like an older school car with a
play car.
350.
Even
yeah,
these play cars now.
You want a manual transmission.
Name one supercar right now that's not manual. You can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Do they not have the Trictonic or whatever?
They do.
Yeah.
But look, and they're faster.
It's electric.
They go faster
Electronic.
on the track.
Right.
They're faster shifting. They're
Right.
more efficient. They're better.
Right.
I get it. But
Yeah.
there's still something connected with you when you
Have-
pull a gear.
Yeah, sure. I agree. Hit the
know?
clutch and drop
now
the hammer.
now they have electronic steering. In
The fuck
cars.
is that?
Most cars have
Electronic steering. Yeah. So
Most cars have electronic
how-
steering.
Yeah. You don't have to go like this.
I like hydraulic steering. You can feel everything. You
Yeah.
can feel the. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm losing touch with cars,
Yeah.
and it
No,
sucks.
it's true.
My car is a freaking automatic clutch. It's a clutch, but it's a. My car's a clutch, but it's a electronic clutch. So I don't have a foot pedal.
And you don't have to shift it.
No, I can.
You can.
I can
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
it,
sure,
and
yeah.
it shifts lightning fast. It's a double clutch. It's freaking amazing.
But you don't have to hit the clutch and all that kind of stuff.
No.
Yeah.
And
you don't
I-
have to press down and go.
And I regret. I
Yeah.
don't regret it when I'm working.
Yeah.
I regret it when I want to play.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's faster than the manual.
I
don't care.
I've had 2 cars that were manual. The only time that it sucks, kind of, is when you're sitting on the freeway in traffic.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's the only time that it sucks. Otherwise, it's fun. It's fun to drive. It gives you control. It gives
For everyday driving, it's terrible.
Well, what Laura says for her when she was driving manual cars, it kept her awake. Like you sit around and you're just driving home from work. It
Yeah,
kept her awake
traffic.
because you're interactive.
You need some more.
I do need some more. Give me some COVID ice.
That's fresh.
COVID hands.
It's a fresh COVID right there.
It's a freshie.
My microphone's in my way. There we go.
Look at this fucking bottle.
Don't worry, I didn't wash my hands.
Oh, that's all right.
mine.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? This fucking bottle's fucking huge.
I mean, is that a half gallon?
I don't know. I just bought it. They had a smaller size, and I'm like, I'm not buying the smaller size.
There you go. Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm just seeing if we have a delay. Which
whatever.
whatever.
Home studio, guys. Deal with it. Sorry.
Oh,
What do you got going there?
Right.
What's it doing? Excuse you. Dude, it's going to shoot. Here, top me off.
There we go.
Do it again.
Oh, I love the sound, the
there you go.
gurgling sound.
That's awesome. That's got to be a half gallon you bought.
I don't know. There was
That's not a fifth.
There was a small size and a big size.
Maybe it is a fifth.
It was like
no, that's a half gallon. Look at it. That's a lot of hooch. We've filled up 2 glasses. It's barely even touched into. No, you know what? It probably is I don't know.
I think it's a regular size bottle, big size bottle.
It's a fifth.
Yeah, it's a reserve. I don't know.
It's just so short and wide. It makes it look like
yeah,
more.
exactly. It's a cool fucking looking bottle.
I lost my.
It's a cool bottle.
Yapping too
Like, what
much.
do you use that bottle for later? Because that's one of these bottles that you use it for something.
I think I don't. You don't. I don't think it's that cool. It's just different.
I don't know. Do you hang it from the ceiling and hang a bunch of lights off of it? Like lights in here, and you have it like around the room.
Yeah, if you're white trash. Oh, look, it's definitely a fifth. Look at the bottom. It's got a big dimple.
Oh yeah, like your
It's a
burger
fifth,
when you
yeah.
put a burger in there. Oh, there's a bunch of writing on here. I'm not gonna read it at this point. But aged and bottled in Kentucky.
So, here's the kicker. So you quit. Fucking quitter. You quit Amazon.
Yep.
You weren't working for Amazon actually.
No, I was working for a payroll company.
Which
Although, yes, you drive around Amazon. You drive Amazon.
looking truck, yeah, whatever.
You get payroll. Payroll company. Yeah.
So you quit Amazon. Why'd you quit?
Why I quit? Well, a couple things. One, it was more for me originally doing it was, my work is normally live events, and live events aren't happening because of what's going on in the pandemic. And so I wanted to do something to get me out of the house. Otherwise, I spent 3.5 months, March, April, May, June, 4 months in the house not doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
Right. Not even a hobby.
Yeah. So why'd you quit?
So why I quit? Well, a couple of reasons. Well, my events have now turned into virtual.
Uh-huh.
So, but also it's fucking 116 degrees out. It's 116. It's 116 goddamn degrees outside.
So what you're saying is you couldn't hack it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
On a job, let's go over this job. You have to sit in an air-conditioned vehicle.
Yeah, but it's van air conditioning.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean,
Was there cool air blowing on you?
Okay, there was cold air, but you have to turn the van off.
And if I remember correctly, they gave you popsicles.
Okay, so they give you popsicles early in the morning. You think at 1 o'clock in the afternoon that popsicle's any good?
I don't know.
So you would like on any given street, I would have 4 or 5 stops. You have to turn the truck off every time.
Okay.
Right?
Did you turn it off?
For the most part.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, for the most up until
You're
it
so
got
full of shit.
When it got to 110 and over,
How many stops do you do a day?
I would have anywhere between 240 to 305
Which
packages.
is insane to me. Okay.
So in those vans, you have anything between 240 and 305, or I had my max at one day was 305 packages.
Okay, 305 packages, and you turn your vehicle off 3 times.
No. Once it hit 110, I would turn it off, leave it running.
It was 110 the whole time. Okay, fine. That's
No,
fine.
not in the morning.
I don't know what time you started. It's too early. I don't even know what early is. So you quit because it was too hot in your
Yeah.
air-conditioned van.
Yeah. And also, now I'm busy with my own work. So I'm busy Monday through Friday now, my own work. Then I would do the Amazon Saturday and Sunday. When do I have time to do anything else?
All right.
So that was the reason.
I get it. I mean, it's for me.
It was a great stopgap to give me something to do.
Look, I was a little jealous for the first when you had the job and then you were complaining about it. I was like, hell, I'm not jealous at all.
Right.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
But when I think about it, I was like, it is okay. We're talking about hobbies.
Right.
It's something to go do.
It was,
Forces
and
you
that's
to go do
exactly what
something.
I did.
So do I need a hobby because I don't work? I work a lot, but my work doesn't
Fulfill you.
it doesn't take my entire mind away.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have to go and get immersed
COVID.
in my work.
Yeah.
Nice.
COVID-18.
Is that 18?
Yeah,
That's
I think
the old one.
Yeah, it's aged.
Yeah, it's aged. Well, it's probably better now.
Yeah, it is.
It's even tastier.
Better with age.
I just,
because you can't taste 19
I
smell.
I thought it'd be fun. I thought about it when you were doing it. I was like, maybe I should go do that for a moment just to do it, to say I did it and know what it was like. You know?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a guy come to my house and look mad.
No. They're all good.
They paid good.
What's that?
Good pay.
Good pay for what it was. You don't have to have a college degree or anything like that. And
I don't have a college degree.
And I wasn't looking to change my career.
Right.
I was just trying to get me out of the house.
So
and I will tell you this, I have quit, and I still haven't.
Did they? What?
I still haven't cashed a single paycheck. They're all just sitting in my dresser right now. I gotta cash them.
Go cash them.
I know. I need to cash the paychecks.
Actually, you can just send them over to me if you feel.
Yeah, I'll sign them over.
Yeah, I mean,
Dear dumb fuck, here's your checks.
Guarantee I can open an account to get that to work. So
dumb fuck USA.
So you're back. I mean, you're back.
We haven't talked about it. What do you mean back?
You're back to working.
Yeah, I'm back to working.
Job. But my question is, you said you're doing it all virtual.
It is all virtual events.
So there's no live events on the way.
No, there's no. At this point, there's no live events.
Oh my God, that's so loud.
One of the largest shows in the U.S. was CES, Consumer Electronics Show.
It is the biggest one.
Right. They said that they were going to go live. Last I heard, it's not going to happen. They're going to go virtual.
What? You can't go virtual CES.
Well, keynotes, and they're going to do so. There's all these things right now and that's what I'm dealing with right now. So you have virtual platforms, and inside these virtual platforms are rooms, and you select the room that you want to go see. And now there could be a multitude of events each hour, different hours.
That doesn't make any sense. The whole reason I go to SEMA is because I walk in and see shit I've never saw.
Agreed.
I don't know where to click.
Yeah, it's all about the spectacle, right? It's all like, oh, look at all this.
Let's go one step
sensory
further.
overload.
Okay, so CES being what it is, but let's talk about SEMA. SEMA's amazing.
Same thing, sensory overload.
You walk through it, sensory overload, and you see it's 1 million square feet of show. Mm-hmm. 1 million.
Yeah. Absolutely.
When I go to it and it's 4 days of show, I can't get through the whole thing.
No.
I have to know somewhat where I'm going.
Yeah.
But my thing is I see the reason we go to those shows because we see things we've never seen before.
Absolutely.
Get exposed to it, spread it, so it gets across the world.
Right. Like COVID.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
yeah.
exactly. And we should go there.
Yeah.
And
Spread out COVID. Yeah.
So. There's no virtual. It doesn't even make sense. There's nothing. You can't take this car.
I agree 100%.
You can't take this vehicle you built to just debut this product and go, here's a picture of it. Right. No, people have to go there and be immersed in it.
And what, in my business, what they say is that 90% of the business doesn't happen there necessarily at the show. It happens
at the bar.
It happens at the bar that night.
Yeah, the restaurant.
9%, like, hey, let's go have dinner. Let's talk about the product. Let's see how many units you can buy.
The security show I always went to. That's where we did all of our transactions.
Yeah,
we never
absolutely.
did anything at the show.
No. It's a platform to talk about, right? It's a platform to leap upon and talk about, see what you saw, and then go one-on-one with each other at the restaurants
It's
at
an
night.
excuse to get fucked up.
Oh, absolutely. And these people, they go out once or twice a year. I'm out like 20 times a year, 30 times a year. It's ridiculous. I travel a lot. But these people go out once or twice a year, and that's what they do, right? They go on the corporate expenses, and they go make their deals.
It's driving me.
And it didn't work in 2008 and 9 when the market crashed then either.
No,
this virtual shit didn't work out.
You get your microphone a little bit closer.
Oh,
you're a little far away.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Even though you're loud as shit. I have a problem with our world becoming okay. So everything I see now on TV is I know I'm talking about it again. I don't care. I'm going to talk about it.
Sure.
Today we're talking about it. Everything I see on TV, and Chris and I just talked about this. The commercials are getting annoying to where everybody goes, and we have contactless this and contactless. And blah,
okay,
blah,
yeah.
blah.
We don't, We're wearing gloves, masks,
but everything,
booties.
Everybody makes it like, look what we did. We're doing, here's an app, and we'll come to your car and drop it in your car, or we'll deliver it to you, or okay, I've said this before, as a person, if you're in jail, what's the worst thing you can do to a person in jail?
What?
You got to know what it is. Solitary confinement.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's
I didn't know where you're going with it. Yeah.
Thing you can do to somebody in jail.
Absolutely.
That's the number one punishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that means even in the worst place.
So there's no contact.
The worst place in the world where you don't want to be around murderers and rapists and all that stuff.
You're just stuck in your head.
And you get them away from them. You're thinking that would be a blessing to go, no, you go crazy. So now we're going to this only digital contact, only digital buying things.
Yeah.
No interaction. No. We're not building any. We're regressing to we're going to be blobs.
I agree
if we went and continue this for the next 100 years, you start to become this because you can sit on the couch and be like, food,
that cartoon Wall-E.
Yes,
that's what
spaceship.
It is. Yeah, the spaceship.
That is.
That's what it is.
That was a prediction,
right? I know.
That is creepy as shit. And now
crazy. That's what I keep on saying. It's Wall-E.
And now we go to Mars. What if we get out there, we get lost, and we go, oh, Mars isn't good, and then we get start spacing around. We're Wall-E.
We're Wall-E.
And Wall-E's here trying to clean shit up the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to make a plant grow.
Holy shit. And they're all fat as fuck.
Yeah. So I say the same thing as you do. And obviously we are at this point the older generation. Because, our kids, look at our kids. So your kids and my kids, before this whole COVID, what were they doing?
What do you mean?
Well, were they going out down the street and playing hoops?
Yeah, they still do right now.
Do they play hoops? Or were they, majority of the time, talking to each other via text and Facebook? Or not Facebook or whatever it is.
No, my kid was out more. Playing in the street more.
I would say
going to friends more. No, a lot. My kid did it so much more.
My youngest son was like that. My daughter was more teenage.
Too.
My son, younger, was definitely going out more. My daughter was always teenager. They were all just FaceTiming and doing that already.
Yeah, but she was going to the play rehearsals.
Yeah, sure.
Dude,
they're dancing. Yeah, that's true. Yep.
And we had people over more, and we still have some people over and stuff, but it's getting to a point where, I'm getting programmed, and it was weird. I'm getting programmed to where being around people is weird. If I'm not wearing a mask and spaced apart, I'm getting programmed that when I'm near somebody, it's weird and awkward.
It's bad.
And I don't believe it at all.
Yeah, I don't believe.
But I'm getting programmed.
Right.
It's constant.
Yeah,
constant.
We're having that issue currently right now with Isabella, my daughter, and another family. And they are like, oh, they have to be quarantined. And we're like, we're not living our life like that. So if you guys can't hang out because we're not being quarantined, because we're not like, well, we follow the CDC rules, right? We go to the grocery store. We wear our mask. But here we are. We hang out. We hang out with the close-knit friends that we do in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know where you've been.
Right. No.
I didn't ask you in all the places
you've
been.
Did you fill out a report before I walked? I saw you walk in your house.
Either.
Yeah, you poured my ice with your hands. I don't care. Yeah, right? I'm not going to let that rule my life.
So I went to the casino.
Oh, which one?
I went to the
Scottsdale?
Wild Horse.
Oh, Wild Horse, yeah.
We went on Sunday. I don't know.
Whatever.
I walked in the house. I looked at Chris. I go, hey. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. What was it like over there?
The most depressing thing ever. It was Monday.
Did they take your temperature?
So I haven't told you the story. This is awesome.
I never heard
Oh my God, this is
Yeah.
amazing. All right, so let's just talk about this. I walk in the door. They're doing a remodel because what else are they doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
So they take
Perfect
your temp.
time.
They have a computer.
They take your temp.
No,
right
it's a
there.
computer that you put your face into, and it takes your temp on your forehead. And it takes your picture when it takes the temp. That freaked me out.
Why take your picture?
Because if I failed it, I bet it logs that shit.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit.
Facial recognition.
Oh, that would piss me off.
It did. I was like, ugh. All right, facial recognition and my temp.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Luckily, I passed flying colors. Mm-hmm. It said I was actually dying. No, I'm just joking. So I go in, I walk in, I'm like, ugh. There's people, but it's people that are committed. Like it's not fun in there, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So we go play some games, and the slots, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Every slot machine had a
glass
plastic
partition in between the two.
I mean, all the way to here.
Wow.
So you go into a cubicle.
Yeah.
And you're playing, and it's fun, but I went to talk to Krista.
But yeah.
No, this is me. I go,
and there's a glass thing.
I go, babe, look. And she's like, what? And
she can't hear you.
And I go, babe, look.
You got to do the whole prison thing with your hand.
We did. And I was like, oh, this is crazy depressing. What is this accomplishing when I'm going to walk away in 3 minutes and be around people?
So not only that, what does that accomplish when you go to the slot machine, you put your money in, and you're going like this or pressing all the buttons?
It doesn't matter. That's the ridiculous.
It's perception like TSA.
Yes, perception. So I didn't tell you what happened though while I was there. So the place is half full at best.
Yeah.
And they do a thing on Mondays. It was where if you're playing.
Was it Seniors Day? That's why you guys were there.
Most likely, yeah. So when you're playing the machine, they do a drawing every Monday for 20 people. If your name gets called, you come up and you can win a minimum of $250 in free play. Up to $5,000 prize that night.
Huh.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're trying to get people in.
No, they always do it. They've always done this.
Okay,
this is a normal thing. Happens every Monday that the casino's open.
Because Monday's probably a dead night for them usually.
Well, they do it like
over
3 times a week.
Over a Friday.
They do this shit all the time.
Okay.
Like
they do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Kevin does it all the time, and they go all the time. And I've never been called. And I go to the casino. I used to go a lot.
Yeah. So did you guys win?
Hold on.
I'm so excited right now.
So I put my name in the thing for the.
You should have bought the bourbon.
I put my name in the
and
thing
the cigars
for the what do you call it? Drawing.
Yeah, sure.
And then they had those fat scooters, and I wanted to win one of those. Put that in.
Oh yeah.
So obviously I don't have a fat scooter. I didn't win that. Yeah. So it's funny because Chris and I they start doing the drawing thing, and I'm like what are the chances? I never get called for this stuff. I don't win this stuff.
Yeah.
It was half full. There's still 3,000 people in there.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they start calling the names, and they call 20 names.
It's a lot of names.
There's 20 names.
Yeah.
Well, 2 show up.
So they recall new names?
Yeah. So if you don't show up within 4 minutes, they call 18 more.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
2 more showed up. And then they call 16 more.
Did you get called?
So it gets to the 3rd or 4th call. I tell Krista, I'm like, at this pace, I'm going to get called.
Why not Krista?
As soon as I say that.
Yeah.
As soon as I say that, I go, I'm going to get called, I bet. I'm laughing and being a dumbass. I'm not going to get called. I'm going to get called. So I'm like, I go to the bathroom. I go downstairs, go to the bathroom. And as I'm going to the bathroom, I hear, Reed Peru. I'm like,
Dude,
shit.
I hope you weren't taking a deuce.
I was.
Hold on, I got to pinch
I
one
was
off.
100%. Krista comes running to the men's bathroom.
Yelling, Reed!
Reed, your name was called. I'm like, yeah. I scream back out through the bathroom. By the way, it's a huge bathroom. I scream out. I'm like, yeah, babe, heard it. You have 4 minutes, though.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah, you got to pinch one off.
Got to go. Went out there, get my stuff.
What do you win?
So then they do the thing, blah, blah, blah. We got our 20 people. By the way, it took 7 more drawings to get all 20.
People just left or didn't hear it?
Because it's 4 minutes each time.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
quick.
like, oh my God.
So where did you have to go? Like the lot? Where did you go?
Right in the middle of the casino.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But no one was there.
Right.
So I finally, they do it and they say, hey, go to the kiosk in a few minutes. Once we enter your names, you swipe it and you pick a number. And then if it's a cash prize, go collect it.
Yeah.
Or if it's free play, go play it.
Yeah.
Sure as shit. I pull up. I got I hit. So there's a choice of 5 selections.
Yeah, sure.
I could never pick anything right.
Yeah.
I pick one, $250 in free play, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Oh, $250.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
could you cash that out if you wanted to?
No. Here's what you do though.
Yeah.
So with $1, you can play the $250. So if you have $1 in the machine, you hit free play. For every dollar you spend, it replaces it with $1.
Oh yeah,
replaces
sure.
$1.
Yeah.
So I found a machine. And you need more than $1. I went to a machine that was. I was like, "Where's?" Krista goes, "Go to that one." I was like, "I don't even know what that thing is. It's some crazy."
You should have done the big one, like the $5 million one that you pull the big thing on.
I did one that was $8.80 a yank.
Yeah.
Right, $8.80.
Did you say yank?
Yeah, you pull.
Yeah,
but,
I understand. Yeah.
So $8.80, and it's got all this stuff, and I start hitting it, and I go, "It's free play. It's free money."
Sure. Yeah.
$8.80.
Sure.
Bam, bam,
Did you win?
bam, bam. Boom, it hits for 100. Bam, 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 bam. Boom, hits for 100. Bam, 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 bam. Boom, hits for 50. Bam, bam. So I go through it all.
It was hot.
So my free play turned into $250 cash that I had now.
That's great.
And then I went and gambled it.
Yeah, and then you lost it all.
I didn't lose it all.
How much were you down at the end of the night?
No, I came home with hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds. Did you?
Yeah.
How much did you start off with? Hundreds of dollars?
200 we started with.
You started off with
No, she had 100, I had 100.
Gotcha. And you came home with 200.
So
it was free. It was free entertainment.
I came
that
home
night.
with hundreds.
Yeah, so free entertainment for that night.
And we bought drinks.
Yeah, that's
we had
great.
a blast.
Yeah, that sounds great.
But it was depressing, man. And my point is, what's the fucking point? You go to the casino, come on.
I know. Well, we went that one night, and that was a different casino. And it was before everything really hit.
Did they require masks?
No, we did. We walked
Hold
around.
on, no, that was the one we didn't, and then they did though.
Yeah,
later.
they did the next time, right?
Hold on. Did they require masks? We did. We had to have masks.
No, not the first time we went.
No, the second one where Chris and I went.
Oh, gotcha.
We had to have masks. Were we wearing masks? We were wearing masks, I think, while we were in there. But then we were drinking. Yeah, we had to wear masks. Yeah. So when I was drinking, I had to
go like this.
And I just kept. Well, what I did was I just pull it down and drink while I was at my machine.
Yeah, totally.
I had a good night though, man. It was.
That's
fun.
great.
But the casino is conflicting.
You couldn't Uber there though. That's a 45-minute drive, right? 40-minute drive.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So you had a drink and then you had to watch out.
Yeah.
How much you drank?
I had a couple.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We
Totally.
had a good time though.
Yeah, that's good.
The
That's
casino's
great.
fun.
I agree, but the damn partitions and the damn masks and all that kind of fucking bullshit.
Oh, and the what's terrible is the tables. Mm-hmm. So when I first,
how do the tables work?
So when we first saw the tables at the casino, it was they partition the people.
Yeah,
they don't do that now. Now it's a cage, not a cage, but it's a glass partition, and there's a little hole where you can put your bet in and out. And dude, it's so bad. So the people playing are not partitioned anymore. That's cool, but you are blocked off from just the dealer. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So
you're not partitioned off from each person at that point.
No.
Not like the slot machines. Mm-mm. So why is it there for the slot machines and not there for the...
Because there's no rhyme or reason to any of this shit. It's so ridiculous.
Agreed.
I'm not mad at people reacting because something's better than nothing. I get it.
Right.
I'm not mad.
Right.
And people are disgusting. I get it. It's just the logic that comes. The logic is horrific. Mm-hmm. Like the stupidity. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm so sick.
Are we done talking about COVID-18?
Maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah.
This cigar is getting better.
It is. It's getting to the prime.
So
prime
Pappy is now. I want.
Look, Pappy,
I want
like
the,
your old friends.
I want the whiskey now.
The Pappy Van Winkle.
I want to try it again. It's been a while.
When's the last time? Yeah.
Last time I had it was at what's his name's house.
No, sure. I love that guy.
Hold on. The guy, he's by Neil. He's got the sick house and the double badass backyard.
Sure.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
There are a bunch of them over there.
I can't remember his name for the life of me.
It doesn't matter.
He has the White House.
The White House.
The White House cigar holder thing.
Oh, Steve.
Is it Steve that I'm talking about?
Are you talking about Charlie?
Charlie's got the corner house.
Charlie has the corner house.
That's the one.
Yeah.
He's got did he have Pappy or was it the other one?
he had Whistle Pig, like
Whistle Pig.
He had the 8-year-old Whistle Pig or whatever, you know.
Whistle Pig.
Yeah, that's what
and
we
he brought
had.
out 2 bottles.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Yeah.
I can't afford it.
No.
Well, I mean,
he was buying bottle. Nah, I can't even.
That stuff. You know what that stuff is? It's the same cost as a bad coke addiction.
It is. That's true. That's true. Didn't think about that. That's true.
I mean, what? $80 a bottle for a decent one, 150 for the good one, and a lot for the badass one.
Yeah. So speaking of coke, not even coke, like illegal drugs coming up in Arizona is probably the vote for marijuana.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's coming up.
It's weird that I haven't.
I think it's going to pass.
It has to pass. It almost passed last time.
I think it is, and they said it wasn't going to. It probably will the next time. I believe it will. It will this time. Why is
weed not legal?
I agree. I think it's probably better for you than alcohol. And 2, you put money back into the economy because after I smoke weed, I want to go to Jack in the Box.
You know the people that say you shouldn't.
And it goes to the tax dollars.
The people that say you shouldn't smoke weed, eat weed, inject weed, whatever the hell you do, I don't care, whatever it is. The people that say that are people that have never done weed or need it.
Right.
They would be like, oh my God.
Well, they probably need it.
Need it.
Yeah.
They need it.
They need it.
It's like they're like in a cubicle going, oh, that's a terrible idea. And then they go home and like get all frustrated.
They're all high strung.
And they should just smoke a bowl and be like, oh, you know what? Things aren't so bad.
Yeah. Life's good.
I don't smoke enough weed.
Yeah. You know, so it's funny
that
you say that. It's funny that you say that. I've been thinking a lot lately that I should switch from alcohol to weed.
I have a friend I won't mention.
Sure.
And he had this epiphany. He said,
after smoking weed?
No, he said, so back in the day, he used to, have a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure.
And then, kids and marriages and work and corporate jobs. And he decided, okay, I'm not going to do the fun. I'm going to, drink.
Right. Yeah, sure.
Now, he was drinking, and when he didn't drink like every day. He drank. And when he drank, it was like
balls to the wall.
Yeah, why not? Mm-hmm. Let's have 50 drinks. If we're going to drink, let's go after it. Like, if we're going to have cocktails tonight, let's have cocktails. Yeah. And he had this epiphany. He was like, you know what? I'm drinking too much when I drink. I get too fucked up.
Sure.
And I have a hangover.
Yeah, the next day, exactly.
So he has a cousin or somebody that sells it or grows it or I don't know. One of those things.
Yeah, sends some stuff.
Said, hey, he goes, maybe I should smoke some, not drink so much, smoke a little bit or do a daughter or whatever it is.
And have a great time.
Yeah.
And feel good the next day.
And so he's been doing that. The problem is, as I came over, he's like, hey, you want some of this? I'm like, yeah, I'll have some of that. And then he was still drinking.
See, that's the thing I don't think, well, for me personally, I don't think I can do is mix and smoke. It doesn't go over well for me. I can do probably like.
Well, yeah, because you just too much of both.
Right. I think I can do like.
Look, this is how I use it. Watch. Spin.
Oh, nice.
Look, boom, look at that.
I am telling you that we should just grill a burger on that. It's a burger size.
Yeah, after with the ashes in there. It's
yeah. It has that smoky. Are you already out? Mm-mm. What's the deal?
I like it when it smokes heavy.
So I think I need when I smoke, I can only have 1 or 2 drinks and then smoke.
Okay. Smoke,
and then I'm perfect.
Smoke or edible?
Well,
or
it doesn't matter.
Or yeah, it makes it, dude. It is. They.
No, I know.
Your body process is completely different.
Agreed.
They have no relation to each other the way you do it.
I think if I do edibles, I don't drink at all. If I think I smoke, I could probably have 1 or 2 cocktails, smoke, and be done.
Okay. I feel.
I think the edibles are stronger, more potent, that I don't really need to drink at all at that point.
So my theory, I've been thinking about this because I used to smoke a lot because I smoked a lot of pot. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then I do like it when I smoke some pot. I do like it when I do a little bit of edible.
Right.
Like a few milligrams.
Yeah.
Or I mix that with
what was that one that we had at our buddy's house and you passed out on the couch?
15 milligrams, which
we all had it. I was toast, but you fell asleep on the couch.
Well, first of all, I think it was like indica or something. It ruined it.
Hit
But
the
I
body.
was also, you know what, I thought about that. I thought about that a lot because everyone was like, oh, Reed's blacking out. That was the night I came back from Vegas on a 3-day bender.
Yeah, that's
And
probably
I
true.
drove straight through from my 3-day bender. I drove from Vegas
no
home.
excuses. Hey, it is what it is.
What I do, I got there
whatever.
and I drank heavily, and then I did the 15.
See, that was I agree with you. The
So-
problem was we drank heavily.
That's a bad.
Yeah.
That's a bad representation of what it can do because I think that a little bit of edible is not bad.
Yeah, a little bit.
And for me,
We took a lot of it.
we took 50. Well, for me, 15 milligrams is already enough. When I'm already drunk and I have a 3-day bender and no sleep,
Yeah.
it's gonna get me.
Yeah.
So my opinion was this: if you do a little bit edible, I like it because you feel happy, it's fun.
Yeah.
And you could have a couple like beers,
Right.
but not a bunch.
Right.
Have a great night.
I had a great New Year's Day
If you
just
smoke,
like that.
if you smoke a little bit, that's fine.
Yeah.
Have some fun, like a vape pen or actually some flour.
Yeah.
That's
some
fine.
flour. Yeah, flour's good.
And if you can have a great time with that.
Right.
And you're not bringing on all the calories.
Yeah.
And you're also not bringing.
Oh yeah,
on this,
that's exactly it. I was like, the calories just like you fucking
you
over
know
the
you
top.
don't. You know what you don't get when you do edibles or smoking? Sloppy. You don't get sloppy. You
No,
don't
true.
get fall over.
No.
You don't get like. Yeah, but your motor skills don't go away.
No, so I will say
Your motor skills don't go away.
I was New Year's Day this year. I was at my buddy's house in Vegas, and he's my buddy Shay, and
I don't know. You never fucking introduced
oh
me.
yeah,
'cause
well he's a
you're
great
holding
dude.
to yourself. You son of a bitch.
great dude. So we the last time he was here, he ran through my screen door, and it was amazing.
First of all, great story. Keep
But we had some edibles, and I remember going up to I'm sitting on the couch, we're watching college football. It's New Year's Day. What else do? You sit there, watch college football, have a good time. There's a bunch of food there on the table, on the coffee table in front. And I remember right when it hit. So I went to go grab some food, and so you yeah. So the coffee table's lower.
I was just gonna.
Yeah, his wife was waiting for it to hit. She was like, "This is gonna be awesome when it hits.
Yeah.
You two are gonna be hilarious when it
Yeah.
hits. You guys are gonna go banter back and forth. It's gonna be awesome." So I remember I'm like trying to hold it in. I go over to the coffee table, and the coffee table's lower, right? So you walk over there, you bend down, and just as I went to reach, I was like,
hit.
"Whoa!"
Yes.
And I just started like I stopped myself. I planted myself. I'm like crouched down, trying to grab stuff, trying not to laugh. Like, oh, the laugh is gonna give it in. It's like because I almost fell over, and I just like look over. I'm like,
That's
no.
so awesome. See, I like that. I think I think we should give it a shot.
Well, I agree with
But
you.
who's going
100%.
to get the medical card? Because we need medical.
Well, exactly. So, but in November you might not need it.
So I did read. This is crazy.
Wait, you read?
I did. Well, I didn't actually. I was told by somebody and I had to look it up. If you get a medical card, in Arizona, technically,
I know a bunch of people that have them. Yeah, sure.
Technically, you can't carry a firearm.
This is a good idea. You're right. Oh yes, I was told that.
And it's true.
By our buddy Rob. Rob was talking about that.
But it's a gray. He didn't. Somebody else told me. But it's a gray.
No, but Robert
area.
told me that.
There's a
as well.
gray area.
Yeah.
If you have a medical card, you're not supposed to carry.
Right.
You can't get a carry permit. We don't need carry permits.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
But you're not supposed to carry if you have a card.
Right.
And I'm like, now I'm wicked conflicted.
Right.
Because Washington's huge on that. You can't conceal carry
if you have a car. Well, it's illegal there, right?
No. If you
Washington State.
There's this thing. Actually, it's too confusing. I don't care about it. I care about us. Here, you're not supposed to be able to carry if you have a card. So
Right.
now I'm like, I don't think I want to give up my right to
carry
because it's in my car. It's
Yeah,
on
sure.
me. I
Yeah,
carry
yeah,
it with
sure.
me all the time. So now I'm super conflicted.
Well, I think by November it's going to change anyway, so it doesn't matter.
because then we're legal.
Right? Yeah.
But the difference. There's a reason why.
That's why Rob carries and his wife has the card.
Smart.
Right?
That's wicked smart.
Yeah. See, that's what happens.
So the kicker of all this is, okay, so we really want it to be legal, and I am secretly excited for the legal, not because I can just walk in and get it, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Here's the better thing I like about it. The better thing The more
Sure,
better?
whatever.
Most better?
The best. The better of the best.
The bestest.
The bestest. Yeah. The bestest.
I like it because of this. The weed or the edibles or the oils, all the shit you get at the medical places are potent as fuck.
Right.
Like, they give you a gummy bear and they're like, only eat a corner of it.
Yeah. The cookie. Don't eat the whole cookie.
I'm like, when it's a gummy bear, and someone's had a joke about this, I don't know, whatever, but it's true. If you give me a gummy bear, I want to eat a gummy bear.
Yeah.
They're like, no, eat a corner of the head of the ear or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean? I can't.
Nah, you can't just do it. It's like eating one chip.
Well, no.
You can't eat one chip out of the
so
bag.
they're too strong. Like, what are we trying to prove?
Yeah.
What are you trying to prove?
Yeah, why is it?
When it goes to the legal, whatever you call it, the open 21 and over, that stuff's less potent. So so when you go to Vegas, they still have medical places and retail.
Oh, medical's more potent.
If you drive through Vegas, and I didn't understand, I was like, wait a minute. What are those people standing in line?
Right.
There was lines. It was legal there.
Yeah.
You could walk into a place and just buy shit, and then there was a line out the door for the medical places. And I go, why are they in line when you can just go down the street? And they
more
go,
potent.
Yeah, they go, oh, for the same money, you get more potent stuff.
Yeah, you got it.
I go, okay, I get that. So I'm excited for this. I don't want the more potent because it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I want to go buy the cheap.
So you want a single shot alcohol?
Yeah.
With the tall glass.
Yes, I do.
Right.
So I want the less potent shit.
Yeah. Sure. No, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
I want to buy the joint that's not as strong as the one that I have to smoke a quarter joint.
Right.
Because you're not going to.
Because we're Americans. We, nothing says excess like excess.
Right. So I'm actually excited more about that. I can buy the less potent stuff.
Yeah, sure.
It's in my.
So my buddy Daryl, he had the card like, I don't know, this was like 3 or 4 years ago. And so it was the whole story of him and his wife had the card. They had, only take a bite of the cookie. Well, of course they didn't. They're like, oh, I don't feel anything. So they each ate the whole cookie,
each
right?
One cookie apiece?
Oh yeah, one cookie apiece.
See, I know that's bad.
So him and his wife were in the room, and the kids were out in the living room, and it was one of those things where like, okay, we're toast, and it was like dinner time. It was like on a Thursday.
You can still cook.
No, it was one of these like they ate the whole cookie. They're like, he opened the door. He goes, yeah, we ordered you guys Domino's. It should be here in 30 minutes. They closed the door.
Which, if you're high,
don't eat the whole cookie.
But see, that's where I like the whole high thing. You can still function, operate. You can do things, not operate a car, but I mean,
not operate. Yeah.
But you can operate as a human and function and conversate with weed and too much in you to a point.
To alcohol, a point.
But alcohol is a boop. It tips over.
Yeah.
You can't function. You can't operate. You can't cook.
I don't know. For me, if I have too much of a gummy, I'm not getting off the couch.
Well, that's the indica.
Well, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Sativa
Oh,
goes
yeah,
the other way.
sativa is a different one.
You feel really
absolutely,
good.
Absolutely. I have wine of both. We should do that one night.
The
right
wine,
here.
They won't hit by the time it. Dude.
Well, that's true.
It won't hit in the right time.
Yeah, it's probably. Well, no, 45 minutes in.
Minimum. It takes sometimes an hour and a half. Depends how your body processes.
Yeah, that's true.
I know that with edibles because I've had friends who are just like, dude, what? Oh, he hit me. I'm like, what? Nothing. And then 45 minutes later, then I go, and then they're out of it in 4 hours, and I'm still in it.
Yeah, you're
still in it. And they're like, oh, look at Reedy. So, but I don't like the excess. I honestly don't.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So you want the single shot with the tall glass?
Yeah, I do.
No, I hear you. I understand.
I'm excited to go on my way home and grab.
Hey, I'm gonna have a good night. I'm gonna smoke a little bit and cook.
You know what I'm more excited about is grabbing a vape pen.
Yeah, the vape pens are great.
Well, and I want a light THC and a heavy CBD. I like CBD.
Yeah, sure.
And smoking CBD is just the same as injecting or whatever. Mm-hmm. I want CBD and THC mixed in. Because then I get the benefits and the benefits.
A lot of benefits.
Double benefit.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
And your body feels good the next day.
So when is the vote? Is it November?
Well, I think it's November.
Because
you're right. Here,
it's been 2 years. Yeah.
I think it's November.
So how could it not pass?
I agree 100%. I think alcohol is worse than...
Because it was so close. It was so close last time. Last time it was close. They said it was like right there.
It was. And they said, and really leading up to it,
they said... Do you remember the ads?
No.
Do you remember the ads that? Oh my gosh, they ran. Okay, smear ads. I love them. They're hilarious.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure, yeah.
The smear.
They're all
ads,
trying to get you to go to a certain way.
The best smear ad I saw. We need more hooch. The best smear ad I saw.
I need more ice, and I'll get you hooch.
The best smear ad I saw was the one that said like, everyone in Colorado thought that when they passed it, the taxes were going to be so much greater and income for the state, and it was like doing this.
They got money back.
No, they were like. They said it was going to be better, and they were going to make money. And in fact, they lost money. I'm like, wait a minute.
They didn't lose
They can't
money.
lose money on taxes because it's income.
So there's a law.
People believed it.
So there's a law in Colorado where it was that the state of Colorado is only allowed to accept certain amount of tax total for the whole year. Total for the whole year.
Yeah.
They surpassed that.
Oh, yeah, killed
And because of that, they had to give money back to everyone. Got like $5 back.
Yeah.
Because they got a lot of money back.
But the point is they. My thing is this: the smear ads are from the people we were talking about, the cubicle people that have no idea what they're talking about, and they're talking mad shit.
Dude, I just see this is what happens when you have that little thing.
Why'd you keep?
Well, no, I put mine on there and it does this.
I don't like this ashtray.
I think. See, I told you I don't like the ashtray. It looks great.
So the smear ads were the dum dums. You know my thing, the dum dums.
Yeah, the dum dums are
the
awesome.
dum dums. They listened to the smear ads and went, "Oh well, if Colorado didn't make money," I'm like, that place got so much tax money, it's insane.
Hold on.
Oh, you're so. I knew it was gonna happen. You're so dumb.
We don't even have paper towels. Hold on.
So, the smear ads are just like the Trump ones. Which, by the way, you've got to think that's funny. I'm not a big. What do you want? Are you really? Are you really going to use the freaking curtain? I'm so impressed with your ingenuity.
See?
So, I don't care about the I honestly don't care about politics. I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I care enough. I do care. It's funny to me. It's got to be the easiest campaign for Trump right now. It's got to be.
Agreed.
So someone said that Biden was leading in the polls.
Right. But who takes polls?
Yes.
They're saying who takes polls?
Who takes polls?
Like
have you ever taken a poll?
I've never taken a poll. Like I don't even answer the goddamn
Has
phone.
anyone you know ever taken a poll?
I don't even answer the goddamn. So it took me. So did you fill out the census?
No.
So I didn't fill out the census. So this is what happened. This is a great story. This week it happened. So by law you have to fill out the census.
What do you mean by law?
By law you have to fill out the census.
Well, I didn't. Are
Well,
they coming to
I
arrest
didn't
me?
either.
Are they coming to arrest me?
So I didn't either.
Are they coming to get me?
So what happened was
You're full of shit.
No, this is a great story. By law I read the thing because this is what happened. So a guy came to our door. We had the Ring doorbell.
But the ads say do your part.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't say by law.
It's by law. I read the whole paperwork.
All right.
So I go on the Ring doorbell and go, oh, it's a sales guy, right? Don't answer the door. We were out. I wasn't even out the last time. So he went to the neighbor's house, Chris across the street, and she was like, yeah, the census guy's wondering when you guys will be home because he's been to your house a few times. He left a notice. It says by law you have to fill it out.
I've never had that.
And so today I went online and just filled it out. Did my part.
So I don't give a shit. I mean, it's good for you.
No.
I don't think that there's any. It says by law, but there's no penalty.
There's right. There's no. And that may or may not be true. I don't know. But I'm probably just spitballing here. But it says you have to do it by law. But I don't think there's anything in the law to say that they can go after you.
No.
Right.
And that's the thing is when I see the ads on TV, it says do your part, and this helps with funding.
I think that's the same as in the healthcare system thing, right? Where you get government healthcare, like the whole Obamacare.
It helps that.
It says that if you actually make more than what you said you were going to, they're going to go after you.
What?
Or yes, there's that's what it was. There's a tax that you then have to pay because you have to pay back that money.
Wait.
So say you make very little, and through Obamacare.
Wait. I say where do I say I make very
in your
little?
taxes, you say you make very little money.
I have deductions.
No, whatever it is. You say you make very little money, so you're getting subsidized by the government to pay for health care through the Obamacare to pick a plan. Right. So a plan that's normally $600, you're only paying $300, and the government's paying the extra $300. That's what it is.
I don't know. Yeah.
So at the end of the year, it says that you actually made more by the time you file your taxes. You made more. You owe $36. This was happening to people. It happened to Rob. You owe $3,600 because you actually made more than what you said you're going to make, and you were subsidized for the health care. So if you don't pay it, we'll go after you. But there's nothing inside the tax law.
But that had nothing to do with the census.
No, I'm talking about healthcare. It's the same thing. So there's a thing that says that they'll go after you, but there's no law there that says how they go after you.
If you were on a I don't make enough healthcare plan.
Right.
I want this healthcare.
And at the end of the year, you pay taxes.
But then that's different. That's
no, it's the same. It says that there's nothing inside the law that says that how they will go after you or how they collect the money.
I thought you were trying.
You
to
don't
say,
have to pay for it.
I'm sorry. My confusion was I thought you were trying to say if I only made $10,000 for the year. I'm using a stupid number.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then the census guy was like, "How much you make a year?" And I was like, $200,000. And then I get taxed on $200,000.
No. I was saying the whole thing. Your point being that there's nothing in the law that says
Rob
how
got
they go
hit for
after you.
that?
So he ended up paying it.
Well, that's because he said he only made so much and he filed his taxes.
Right.
and it was
But
different.
but there's nothing in the law to say how they go after you. So there's nothing in the law to say they can go after you.
So he had to
So
pay it or not?
He paid it,
I'm confused.
even
I'm
though
stupid.
there's nothing in the law that says that they can actually go after you.
Okay.
And how they collect that money. That's what it is.
Okay, all right. I can feel now. I hear what you're saying a little bit.
So it's the same as the census. It probably says it says that by law you have to fill it out because I read the paperwork that the guy left at my door.
But I know companies. So census is not it's a government run thing, but it's subsidized through independent companies.
Sure.
So okay, so the guys who knock on your doors.
Yeah, sure.
Those
All
aren't-
anybody- yeah,
they're not-
there's-
they're not
the
government-
employees. Absolutely.
No, they're company employees.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Okay.
For a certain company,
I know
like
companies-
Amazon,
Yeah, I know companies that have done that. I know guys
like
that,
Amazon. I don't work for Amazon. I work for a payroll company.
and I know
that
guys
pays
that do it and make money
for
doing
it.
it.
Yeah.
And my thing is, when a guy says, I want to do a census, one time I think a guy came, I was like, I don't have time. I honestly didn't. I was too
Right.
busy. Oh, what's up? You have to let your shit? Are you talking about what? What's up?
No, it's burning.
go out? What?
You,
Oh, what was
why?
that?
Because
What?
because your shitty
Yeah, I'm
ass
sure.
cigar is burning unevenly.
Right. My Pappy Van
That's what it is. It's
Winkle,
burning
is
unevenly.
Pappy-
Mine
is it-
smokes just fine, but
is
it's
it-
burning
Is
unevenly.
it Pappy Van Winkle? Pappy Van.
Yeah, Van Winkle.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just don't do it. Not because I give a shit that someone knows my information. I
don't like the information, so I
don't
filled
really
it out
love
today.
I don't love it. I didn't like the facial recognition either.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. So I filled it out today, and I felt a little icky filling it out. It is age of your children. You know, were you living there at the house at the time?
I don't believe that it's legally binding that you have to do it. I think that he just convinced you.
No, he didn't convince me at all. It's in the paperwork, and I already knew this.
What paperwork? What paperwork that you were
Is
given?
census required by law?
That works really good.
Oh yeah,
Nice work. Looks awesome. Good job,
Well,
Siri.
it's Apple.
Good job, Siri.
Is census required by law?
Here's what I found.
It doesn't tell me.
You think stupid.
It is. Who is
So
required?
I don't think it's required by law.
Everyone in the United States is required.
What do you mean?
Well, here I'm on the census. Everyone living in the United States and 5 territories is required by law to be counted in the 2020 census.
All right, required to be
Everybody-
counted.
Well, yeah, agreed. Why is it required?
How is it required? No, required to be counted though. Did they actually talk to me or not talk to me that I was required? I was counted.
Yeah, I don't know.
So did they just count me as I was in, even though they didn't talk to me?
Yes.
What if I
probably.
moved and they didn't know where I was?
Right. Sure.
Okay,
Then
so-
there's going to be that
So
part
here's
of it,
my
right?
good example. You're gonna love this one. All
Uh-oh.
right. So whenever you're gonna love this, this is fun. It's happened twice. Jury duty.
Oh yeah, jury duty. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So have you ever been called?
Yes, and I've only responded once, and I didn't have to go.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I forgot to respond. I was like, shit, I forgot to respond. I called in, and they said, oh, you're lucky your number wasn't called anyways.
People are gonna hate me for this. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you don't fill it out.
I have received it twice.
Yeah.
I got a jury, and it was. I looked.
I'm much the same way.
So the first time I got it, I was pretty young, and I looked at it. I'm like, oh my gosh. First of all, they want you to fill out this form
Yeah.
and mail it in.
Yeah.
And then it has a date
And a dial-in number or whatever.
that,
yeah.
that you call in
Yeah.
or whatever, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. I was like, I cannot, like, there was zero chance that I had any possibility that I could go.
Right.
And I knew from somebody else that they had like a business and all this stuff.
Right.
And they sent all that in.
Yeah.
And when they sent it in,
A business for...
they were in business for themselves.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
they
yeah.
sent in
Like
the information.
Me. Yeah,
They
like
said-
me.
Yeah,
yeah,
they sent the
I had to
information
work.
that-
Yeah.
They said the information.
Yeah.
They still said, great, we'll see you on this date.
Right.
Like they didn't
Yeah, they
acknowledge
didn't care.
it.
Yeah, they didn't care.
And I was like, I can't have that happen. Like if
Right.
I do that, we are.
So what I had to do is I had to do it during a time that I normally slow because I am self-employed.
Sure.
Right.
So let me break down what I did. I get this thing. I'm younger, and I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, you just
I
can't.
can't even like
You wrap
the
your head
idea,
around it.
Leave my
No, I
work,
understand.
or else it's all fucked.
Yeah, I understand.
So I go. I'm gonna go on the. I'm not sending this back in.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
yeah,
ignoring
I've
it.
done that for years up until
Now
like 2 years
here's
ago.
the kicker. I thought about.
Yeah.
They send that thing through the mail to the address that they last have of you.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So I go. I sent it off. I didn't send it off. I just ignored it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. And I thought about it in depth. And I go, wait a minute.
Return to sender.
This thing, they didn't even do that. I go, this thing shows up in the mail to an address that they think you live at.
Yeah, sure.
That's all they know. They're like, oh, you live here.
Uh-huh.
They send it. They don't send it to multiple addresses, just that one. Mm-hmm. And if you don't send it back or respond, they didn't get it to you. It wasn't served. It wasn't certified. It wasn't like I signed for it.
Right.
So I realized at that point, jury duty is fucking bullshit. And the people say I have to do jury duty and I'm fucked are the people that send the shit back in and going, I'm at home and I guess I have to go.
Nothing to do. Yeah.
I was like, no.
Well, it's their. Some people feel like it's their right civic duty. Yeah, civic duty. Right.
Sure. I don't.
Yeah, agree.
And I apologize that I didn't have my civic duty.
Yep.
But at the same time, fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. You've heard about the people that go in, get called, and get onto a case.
Oh yeah, for 6 months. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you?
There's no way in hell I could do 6 months.
The same example as that is the whole homeschooling thing, where people are like, "Oh, my kid can't go to school, but we have 2 incomes, to survive, and my kid's not going to school, but I have to stay home now and not work, and we have to figure out how to make it off one income. What the fuck?"
So here goes a question, kind of.
Don't even get me started on that shit right now. That's all.
No, not homeschool. But here's a question: how many times have you voted?
You want to know for real?
I'm Kanye.
Never? Kanye's never voted. He's never voted. You never voted. It's okay.
Yeah.
I have never voted.
I know.
So it's not. But you know why?
Why? Because I didn't want to go to jury duty. That's why I never filled it out.
You don't. If you vote, it doesn't matter.
No, it used to be. They used to, like in the state of California,
they take away your voting rights.
No. They used to track you down with your household for jury duty because you registered to vote.
Yeah, but that's what
changed.
if you move the week after?
No, I know.
It's bullshit. Yeah. You still don't know you're there. So you can vote. You can still vote if you don't go to jury.
So we talk about politics. We hate some of the people, right?
Talk about because it's fun.
Right? No, I know, but we've never voted.
No.
Right.
No, but no.
Neither one of us.
I talk about it. Oh, here's the thing, though. I talk about it because it annoys. By the way, nothing that happens in politics bugs me to the point where I'm like, I need to make a change. Honestly, I'm okay and I can adapt to anything that shows up or happens or is for the most part.
Sure.
Now, if shit starts going real sideways, I will be voting fast.
Yeah. So what does it mean? What does it mean sideways for you?
In my lifetime.
Yeah. So no, but what does it mean sideways? Because everyone has a different sideways.
I'll get there. So in my lifetime, nothing has gone so sideways that I can't work and earn the income and live my life the way I want to live freely. Now, I'm going to base that off of the lovely people that have the same opinion as me and that have voted.
Right. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to, and I'm going to ride that out, and people hate me for that too.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who goes, no, I'm cool. You guys are doing a great job.
Well, and also
now the second that it affects my income,
right,
affects my rights,
right.
My rights as a white middle-aged male have not been affected to the point where I need to go and step in and argue with the people that vote with me or vote that I could vote with.
Right.
That I could vote with.
Right.
So to this point, I've been good. I've been fine, and my opinion has matched the opinions of the majority.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm
of
good.
What's out there, not necessarily
what's happening.
Of like who's the two real options.
Yeah, if Trump's in office, it hasn't. I know this is crazy. It hasn't affected me in a negative way.
And
if Biden gets in there,
but the same thing with Obama. You know, so it's funny that you say this. Laura, my wife, she's voted here and there, and I will say I am. My father-in-law wrote me in as president. So nice. I ran for president one year because he wrote me in because he's like, I don't like either one of the candidates. He wrote my name in. But going to the point of it affects you, Laura, I've never had her so adamant about it until now, and this is her opinion.
Yeah,
you know, her opinion only. She doesn't want to be told what she should be doing, and she thinks that the current administration will not do that, and so she's not going to vote for this other person because she's adamant because that other person she feels like is going to be telling you what to do, like wear masks for 3 months at a time, whatever.
I can feel that.
So this is the first time where I've seen her, and she's voted a handful of times. I'm
not against it. I think it's
great. So she's adamant about it. So I never get that adamant about it. Although I feel like there should be, one person over the other always. I have my opinion. And unfortunately, I've never voted about
I'm
it.
too dumb, though, to understand. I get it. Okay. And I know we're going political, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
It's kind of
yeah,
fun. It's kind of fun. I don't get it to the point of
We weren't
this
gonna be
because I'm
political.
dumb.
Yeah.
I'm dumb.
What?
When Hillary and Trump did their the election.
Yeah,
okay?
sure.
Okay. So I'm watching this shit, and Hillary did actually win the popular. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the popular vote across the United States said Hillary.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But the right states.
Yeah, the right states with
for the electoral
the
votes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all a
said
game.
Trump.
Yeah.
And I
it's a
go,
game.
okay, so I know people say, well, what is it? It doesn't even matter. Well, okay, maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. I have no idea.
Right.
Maybe she won the more popular states.
She did. Right.
She would have she would have won the electoral if she won the popular states.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it.
That's what I mean.
Absolutely.
So I kind of
But it's a game. All of us.
I kind of understand the electoral vote thing. I kind of understand.
Yeah.
It.
Well, and a lot of people say they should get rid of the electoral vote.
I'm sure, but at the end of the day,
That's too way beyond me. That I don't even
as
know.
much as I keep saying I understand what it means, I don't. I
Yeah,
know
that's what
there's
I'm saying.
I know
That's
there's
way too
I know
beyond
there's
me.
a group, and they
have a
make
certain
their
amount of
decision
votes that
based
they have
on
to-
the
the
popular,
election. Yeah, sure.
based
Yeah,
on it,
absolutely.
but they can still make their own. And it's
absolutely.
weird. And who are those people? And if people knew who they were, could you imagine what could happen to them if people knew who they were?
Right.
That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is masks are fucking up my beard.
No mask for the people. That's your platform.
As long as here's where I'll start to vote. If come November.
Yeah. Well, so hey, go back to Biden saying that you have to wear a mask for 3 months
No,
outside.
he would like it. He would like that.
He said he's going to. Okay, sure.
He would want that.
All right. And so here's the other thing. It was a big thing on the Trump platform. And I know we weren't going to talk about politics because I hate politics. I am not a politics person because, it is what it is.
I'm too stupid to understand it.
It is. So he also said that he's going to stop the wall.
The wall what?
In
The
Mexico.
wall he wanted?
Yeah, the wall. No, the wall that Trump enacted.
Oh, Biden said he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't build it. They built
They-
like,
no,
they
they're
built
start-
like a mile.
No, I think they're starting to build
No,
it.
they built like 1 mile.
No, I think they're starting to build it.
No, I think they built a mile and that was it. And then they realized it was lattice.
Yeah.
Or not lattice, it was horizontal and you could climb it.
I don't know if that's
Did
true.
you see the one they built? It was horizontal.
No.
Oh, did you see that
What,
shit?
so they can put their feet on it and
Yes.
climb up?
The fucking thing they built ended up being horizontal, and they're like, "Oh, so you built a ladder?
I think
you built
they-
a fucking ladder."
I think they've actually built more than what you think.
I think it's a mile.
I don't know. Let's see.
How much did Trump? How much wall did Trump build?
Right, here we go.
I want the stats. Dude, by the way, Carl, while you do that, Carl really wanted to be on this episode.
To talk about what?
He just wanted to be on speakerphone. He wanted to talk. I don't know. He wanted to talk. He wanted to be a part of this. He's gonna have to be a part of the next one. We got to find a way to get him in.
100 miles so far has been built.
100 miles. Of how many miles?
Well, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Let's get 100 miles of what? And how much money did that fucking cost?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Dude, 100 miles?
Yeah, 100 miles has been built.
That's nothing.
No, it's probably true. I don't know.
Okay. So from California to the furthest point of Texas, how many miles is that? 1,700? Oh,
Yeah.
you have to go like this too, right?
I have no idea.
It's 1,800?
I really don't think that we got to worry about Mexico. Those fucking Canadians come in and they're going to drink all our beer and whiskey.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you betcha.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
betcha.
So, Carl, that's another thing. I don't think he can still go to his cottage in Canada. I
Why?
think they're still. No, I think the border.
Oh, you can't. The border's closed.
He has a cottage up
I think.
there. He has a cottage.
Yeah.
He can't go up there and do his summertime whatever.
Right.
So he's
Yeah.
been renting a house on a lake, and I wanted to talk to him tonight about that.
Yeah.
He has been up there, I swear to God, for like 2 months. He's got a boat, sick house on the lake.
So
He works
in Michigan.
remotely.
In Michigan.
Yeah, he's in Michigan. I'm pretty sure.
Not the Canadian one.
And he's working remotely, and he is living his best fucking life on this lockdown, can't do shit, whatever,
Right.
in Michigan, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, his life is sick right
So
now.
speaking about living on a lake,
Golfing every
what you
fucking
don't
day.
hear about anymore was the Shark Tank guy whose wife was driving a boat.
Who's that?
Shark Tank.
Which one? There's like
Cuban, Mr.
Mark Cuban?
No, it was Mr. Whatever.
Mr.
Mr. Wonderful.
I forgot his name, though.
Him and his wife were in a boat, I think in Michigan, and they had a
Well,
boat.
you could drive the boat up to Canada.
Well, so they were
That'd be
already,
bad.
yeah, because I grew up in Buffalo. Same thing, you cross the border. But they were on a lake, and their boat collided with somebody else, and 2 people died.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah. His wife and
How big is their fucking boat? I bet. A yacht.
Well, no, I think it was
Lake
a small,
yacht.
no, it was a smaller lake. It was a smaller boat, and
Look at
his
that.
wife.
He's on a ski boat.
And they say his wife was driving, or what do you call it? Driving on a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Piloting a boat, whatever.
Sure.
And hit another boat, and 2 people. I think it's 2 people that died. It made the news lines. This was like.
It wasn't a ski boat. It was probably a big boat.
No. It was a bigger boat. This happened like 6 months ago.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. So his boat collided in another boat, or her,
shit. Were
and
they
2 people
drinking
died.
anything?
Well, that's what
we don't
they're
know.
saying.
No one
So
knows.
I don't.
Speculation.
Speculation. Who knows? Nobody knows. They say that the other boat lights weren't on. It was dusk.
Oh, they're doing a cruise, night cruise.
And killed 2 people on it. So that the
What
first
the fuck
week.
happened
So
with
the
that?
first week made all the headlines. So talk about media manipulation.
Ooh, Jesus.
You don't hear about it anymore at all.
I never heard about it once.
Yeah.
And you would think he's like the big deal.
Oh yeah. I had him
He's
on
a
a show.
billionaire.
I had him on a show.
He's a big deal.
No, he's Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He killed 2 people.
Killed 2 people.
Dude, I don't know how you could. That's a tough one to live with.
No, I agree. Oh, you betcha.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So who knows? So when I talk about media manipulation, you don't see it in the media anymore.
Dude, all the information I get on the internet, which is all my information
interwebs.
in life,
Yeah.
the interwebs,
Yeah.
I believe everything I see because I don't know what not to
Yeah.
believe.
Well, and even the news articles from, say, the Washington Post is leading towards a certain way.
I believe everything I see now.
Yeah.
I literally just believe it until I'm proven the other way because I'm stupid.
Right. Well, that's exactly.
I
well,
think I'm
so
smart.
talk about the election.
I think I'm smart.
So-
I think I'm smart. I
Right.
really do. I really think I'm
Right.
smart.
Right.
I'm not. And so what happens is I think I'm smart and I see something that tells me something on the
Right.
internet. I believe it until I'm told another way.
Otherwise, yeah.
And then I go, oh, now I question it. And then I find more evidence one way or the other. Whoever's got more money to sway my...
So talk
this
about
is
elections.
where Facebook fucking...
Facebook, yeah, sure.
I know we're talking out of our ass, but it's
but
true.
It's the same thing. It's all about the same thing that happens in the elections.
God damn.
Manipulation on the media.
The only reason I think I don't care. I'm gonna go one more time in the politics. The reason I think Biden chose Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala. Yeah.
2-part. One, he picked a female
Uh-huh.
vice president. That's a big one. We already had somebody who did that.
Yeah.
But
But that was a bad choice.
holy shit, that was a bad choice.
Yeah.
Second was African American.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
I think half or all. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
No
Yeah,
clue. I
sure.
don't fucking know.
Smart move.
Yes, because he gained the "I'm so fucking old" vote. That if I go out, she's prez, and people are like, "Oh yeah, we can deal with her."
Yeah.
That's where I think that he's going for,
Yeah, sure.
and I think that still doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It won't be enough.
You know, yeah, I don't know. I think
They're not going to kick him out in this.
No,
pandemic.
I don't think
Come
so.
on,
I don't
man.
think so either. Especially when he's trying to promote that during a wartime president, no president has lost during a wartime.
And
he's trying to say wartime is COVID and all that kind of stuff. I understand all that.
Yeah.
It's all a media situation. Yeah, I like if somebody's going to tell me that, I'm done.
Can you change your vice president while you're president?
Yes.
You can?
Yes, you can.
So so Trump could say, Pence, you're out for the next year?
I think that it has happened where when it comes
happened?
to the re-election, they change vice presidents.
No way.
I think so.
No way.
Yeah, I think it's
See,
happened.
I thought about that recently.
Yeah.
Because Pence is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Trump's old.
Right.
Trump's old.
He is. He's
not that old to die, but he's old. Could you imagine Pence being president? He hates gays. No. He hates the gays.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
He wants to fix the gays.
He
wants to fix the gays.
I think it has happened when.
By the way, I say the
vice
gays
president,
because that's what I swear to God, that's what he says. Or
it's like the weed.
Group. Yeah.
The weed.
The weed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So I think it has happened in history where the vice president has changed. And you can do it. And they actually, I
guess it's a running mate. You're running for a new presidency.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think this has happened. Not has happened. I think there was an article like a year ago when it said that will Trump change the vice president to help his running.
Huh.
And this was a year ago.
So, all right, here's a. We keep going into it, but this is fun for me because I'm so fucking stupid, and maybe you know. Has there been a president that went through a presidency but didn't run for a second term?
Yeah, there was one that I was just reading. There was an article this week that said that the president bowed out.
Who was that?
During running.
I just had this question.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
mind,
It just has happened. There was an article this week or last week about that. President bowed out. What would you say now? Bowed out. What do you say?
Didn't run second term.
Didn't run
for second term. Yeah, because that's a question in my mind.
It has happened. And I think there was 2.
Because it would be like age or something.
Okay,
like that.
so which U.S. president chose not to run for a second term?
Yeah.
So and it's happened during the during the election. Hold on.
It can't be many.
Was created about
FDR. He got what, 4 terms or something like that?
A 2-term limit. No, hold on.
Yeah, that's a whole new shit.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
FDR is going to change that, right? Because he had 4 terms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. This is all. I'm so fucking stupid when it comes to politics. It's comedy. I have no idea.
Yeah, so it has happened. 5 presidents who consent.
5.
Hold on.
Out of how many?
Now, hold on.
This is funny.
That hasn't run for a second term. Hold on a second. Here we go.
Should be easy. Easy search.
John Tyler withdrew his candidacy in support of Democrat
That's so
Polk.
long ago. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's long ago. Yeah.
Okay. He's probably dying of dysentery.
Yeah, probably. So there has been.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if Trump was sick or knew he couldn't run the full
so
term,
that's the thing. If he knew he couldn't win, do you bow out and say that?
well, that's weird. That's
Right.
that's a kicker.
Right.
If you think you can't win for sure,
right,
and
and
you don't
then
want to be
it's-
disgraced with it.
Right. So you don't say you didn't run for a second term. You say you bowed out.
That's different.
Right.
That's different. The reasons could be different. Like I can't physically.
Right.
Be
So, but that's changed recently with social media and all that kind of stuff, and selling books and selling TV and selling media. Right. So
you
before
can
you
spin
just
it however you want.
before you bowed out and you just disappeared. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to say you bow out and now you're selling thousands of books.
100%.
Right.
You can make a ton.
Right. So it's a whole different story now. It's like a moneymaker.
Yeah.
You know.
We should not be in politics ever.
No, I'm horrible
We're
at politics.
so bad at it.
I'm Kanye. I didn't vote.
So okay. So the greatest thing. Okay. Do you remember Letterman has that show?
Oh yeah. Speaking of beard,
he's got a sick beard. That dude's got a.
Does he straighten his beard?
I don't know, because some people have straighter beards.
That guy doesn't straighten his fucking beard.
But it looks perfect, so he might.
Does it look perfect in shape or straightness?
It's a straight in shape.
That fucking thing's unwieldy.
Dude, and it's great as shit. I love it.
Yeah, it's unwieldy.
And I think that he rocks it.
Letterman for president.
Yeah. I like his opinions.
It's like Reagan. He was an actor.
I like his opinions. So did you see
My
next guest?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking
You've
about.
never watched those episodes?
No.
Okay, so first of all, they're all fantastic. He has the best guests. My next guest, and it was kind of his swan song to his show, right?
Yeah.
Because he did an amazing late night show.
He did. Amazing late night show.
One of the best ever.
I agree.
And so he was
awesome.
My next guest, and I've watched a bunch of them on Netflix, and they're fantastic. And the beard is perfect. Kanye he did one.
Yeah, he did one with Kanye, and he brought up the whole "Have you voted?"
No, but here's
right.
The thing.
I read an article.
So I watched that episode, and the whole episode, Kanye and him actually have some very good conversations.
Yeah.
About politics and everything else. It's amazing.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, this is when I go, Kanye. I'm ignorant to Kanye and his stuff. I don't follow him.
Well, you think this whole speaking of the whole Kanye running for president, you think it's a whole distraction for taking away from votes from Biden?
Maybe.
I do 100%.
Maybe,
as soon as I heard it, that's what it is.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I take that episode. I watched it and it was great conversation, and it was like, wow. He showed him Kanye showed his clothing line. It was amazing. And, and where he came from and how and his views were very like
bipolar.
Kanye's smart.
Right.
He's like a wicked smart dude. Like
wicked smart. It's like Good Will Hunting. Wicked smart.
He's smart. Man.
Hey, do you need this?
I got this. Fuck you. Yeah. He's smart as shit, right? And I'm like, wow. And then Kanye gets on this thing where he's talking about political views and this and that, and talking about sitting with the president and all that stuff, right?
Right.
Dude, that didn't light. What the hell? Hold on. So he talks about same with the president, all this shit, and then Kanye has this. He starts going on a tangent about the presidency and opinions, and he goes, "Well, who did you vote for?"
Kanye said this.
No, this is when David says, "Who did you vote for?"
Yeah. He didn't vote.
And he goes, "Well, I don't vote." He goes, "Wait a minute." And Letterman damn near stops the whole interview. This is in front of a live audience. This is live. They can't edit this shit. He goes, "Wait a minute. What do you mean?" He goes, "I didn't vote."
Right.
He goes, "Well, then you don't have an opinion."
No, you have an opinion.
No, he said, "You don't have an opinion." And Letterman is true to the point. Letterman said it right. And here what he said. He goes, "If you didn't vote, you don't have an opinion of what happens or who's there."
So no.
And I was like, "Oh shit!"
So
you're 100% right.
I don't agree
have
with
a
that.
True opinion.
I don't agree with that because he has social media.
No.
No. He has social media.
He has an opinion.
Yeah. So
that
not
shouldn't be valid.
No. His may be true.
Yes.
But he has an opinion that will affect thousands of people that
right.
follow him.
So
even
but
though he
Letterman
didn't
set him
vote,
straight.
his opinion does matter.
It matters, but it shouldn't. He goes, then your opinion shouldn't count. It shouldn't matter because you didn't actually put your opinion into.
But he's like a lobbyist.
He's
He's like a lobbyist.
I hear
so
you.
his opinion may not vote in the vote for himself personally, but if he says who he wants to say and he has followers. No, I understand. But if he has followers,
he can influence. But influencing doesn't mean that the other side you shouldn't have the opinion. It was really
but
good.
it is an opinion.
It is an opinion of non-contribution.
Sure. Oh, no.
So
but it is contribution because all his followers who do vote, not to say that they all do. Let me stop. Some of them may not vote, but some of them do. So you say 5% do. That's a big.
I agree with you.
Right.
Maybe he can influence 5% of the people to have an opinion.
So his opinion does matter.
It does matter, but
it does or doesn't.
But the people.
It does or does not.
No, it does.
See, you said it didn't before.
No, it matters to that 5%.
Sure.
Of people who are, but they don't know that he didn't vote.
Well, they do now.
No, and I bet it changed.
Do you think that followers of Kanye actually care whether he votes or not?
Speculation. I have no idea.
Right, but it's all about media and advertisement.
But I'm positive that when a bunch of people saw that Kanye doesn't actually vote on his opinions, a bunch of people went, wait a minute, we've been listening to Kanye say do this or that, but he doesn't actually put his opinion in. He doesn't put his opinion in.
Sure. It all depends on who follows.
I know.
Sure. But you have to take it's a survey, unfortunately. It is. You have to take about
influence.
Sure, but his opinion does matter.
Influence.
Yeah, his opinion does matter.
His influence matters.
Right. So does it mean those same people who follow him?
I would bet, and I don't know because I have no idea.
Right.
I would speculate that a majority of people heard and saw the things, and a lot of them saw and went, wait a minute, the guy I was taking opinions from, the guy I was taking direction from doesn't actually contribute
so you have
to the actual
So you
cause.
have to take demographics of his people that follow him.
Sure. But
right?
Think about it. If Kanye
it's
says,
like a lobbyist.
If Kanye says don't vote for X.
Right.
Don't vote for X.
Right.
Vote for Y.
Right.
And he says vote for Y. Vote for Y. Don't vote for X. If he said those words.
Sure,
right?
sure. Yeah.
And then half the people heard he doesn't even put his opinion or vote in for either X or Y. They're like, well, wait a minute.
Well, see that's
you didn't do it. Why would I?
That's a demographic.
So do they do the other thing? Do they go
opposite?
Now Kanye doesn't vote. I don't vote.
Yeah.
Does he influence them not to vote now?
Well, and that's
there's a kicker.
There's a kicker.
So now 5% don't even vote.
Right.
That's fucking crazy.
So it takes away from
By the way,
one vote or the other.
If he had an influence on 5%, let's use a big number. I think big number is 5%.
Yeah, I do too. Agreed. 100%.
Let's say Kanye.
Yes. Say he has 20 million followers.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
I
have no idea.
5% see that Kanye doesn't vote, and they decide, well, I'm not going to vote either.
Yeah.
He influenced it.
1 million people.
He influenced it, in my opinion, the wrong way. They don't vote now because Because I don't vote, I don't think it's the right thing.
Right.
I don't think that me not voting is the right thing. I think I'm just a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
Who doesn't vote?
I agree. You're a lazy
I'm admitting
piece of
I'm
shit.
a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Who doesn't
With
vote?
you.
And I do actually have an opinion.
No, sure.
And my opinion, I'm not voicing it the right way through the vote. I'm a piece of shit. A person who has influence, who gets people to vote, not vote, or whatever, and then they find out, and then he influences them not to vote. That's more detrimental.
Yeah, sure. I agree with you.
That's fucked up.
I agree with you. But he has these followers.
Our democracy doesn't work without voting.
I agree. But these voters, he has followers, like
So
you
they
said.
stop being voters.
Right. Well,
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So say
They
$20 million,
probably
$20 million, 20 million people, 5% vote. I bet it's more than 5%.
Probably way more.
Right. So 5 million. That's 1 million people.
I bet it's more.
No. At 20 million. At 5%,
I bet it's
that's,
more the
that's
other
a
way
million.
around.
Right. Agreed.
I bet the
100%.
number's bigger than that.
Agreed. So he says,
I bet he convinced more people not to vote, and that's bad
you convince more people not to vote.
because he doesn't vote.
So how does that help the
It doesn't
election?
help. It hurts.
Agreed.
Or it helps one side.
Right.
Not
That's
the
what
other.
that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm going with. That's
All
where
right,
I'm
we
going.
got really political.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Jesus
going
Christ.
with.
More importantly, look, man. Honestly, it's been a good time.
It's been
We got
a great
way
time.
political on this, but I think it's fun once in a while.
Yeah, not a bit political, but yes, I agree
I'm not
with
either,
you.
but I have
Yeah.
shit I want to talk about.
I mean, I had COVID-18.
I probably had COVID-16. You didn't know about it.
Your age, because you're old.
I want to find out if it
Yeah.
was COVID-20 because of 20. I'm pretty
COVID-20. I know.
See?
COVID-20. I'm telling you.
I had COVID-20.
You have to look it up.
I did, and it said it wasn't. It was talking about the particle. Talking about the numbers of things around.
Whatever.
Thing.
I like my idea better.
Next time we show up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the actual facts.
We have to actually show up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We won't
In
go
my
so
boxers.
we won't go so long next time though. This is bullshit.
It is long.
We went a little too long, but you know, shit happened, man.
Yeah,
Work
sure.
and fucking the world, and you know, we gotta relax. But I mean, every week we gotta at least try. Hey, let's do this. Let's commit to every other week minimum.
All right. Minimum.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, no one's watching.
No, we got no viewers at all.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean,
We're like even pausing on here. We're delayed. Did you see that? Hold on.
there's a little click.
Ah!
Yeah.
But
Sorry,
the audio
folks.
might be fine. Whatever. Who
Yeah,
cares? We'll
whatever.
see it.
Maybe the editing guy can. fix it.
Yeah,
I don't
hopefully.
give a shit.
Fuck
More
that
importantly,
guy.
bro, it's been a good time.
You too.
And
Salute.
Salute. Hold on. Salute. To you. Have a good night, bro.
You too. Later.